Save the funnies for when they can hear us. Now they can hear us.
But sometimes you just gotta like flow with
Sometimes
it.
you gotta let it out.
My friends call me dark
You gotta let it out.
for my dark soul.
Oh my god, I have to make fun of my sister. See, the thing is, I have to make fun of my sister real fast. I would make fun of her directly in the future, but she still hasn't grown out of this phase yet, and I don't think it's gonna happen at this rate. But at one point, she told, like in high school, she told all of her friends to call her Shadow.
Ooh.
I never actually went through a legitimate goth phase. I went through like a heavy metal like period, but it wasn't like I'm still kind of in it and sort of integrated into who I am rather than being like a whole like phase. I don't know.
You like grow out of the edginess and thinking it's cool into the point where you're like, this is who I am. Like, well, like thinking it's cool as in like I'm cooler than everyone else for liking it.
Yeah.
That's when like the phase is like cringy.
Honestly, I think it's a personality thing. I think I'm just really apathetic. Like I have trouble being passionate about things just in general. So because of my like apathy towards like basically everything, music I enjoy it to the extent that I can. But compared to my enjoyment, like someone who is like a hardcore into it, like my level's nowhere near there. So I guess that's why I never really went through like an emo phase because I never really get into it. You know. You know what I mean?
That's fair. But Alan, what you're describing to me right now is everyone's emo phase. I think you may have just never left your emo phase.
Yeah, I guess I am still emo. Hey guys, I guess I am still emo.
Most people who go through an emo phase, I feel like, don't start listening to that much emo music.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, like, they'll listen to Black Parade, but I think that's about it.
No.
Yeah, they stumble across the one.
We're not sitting here gatekeeping emo kids. That's not what we're doing.
Yeah.
Hey guys, my name's Alan, and I'm a high functioning emo.
Hi, Alan.
Hi. I've been able to not realize I'm emo for about 10 years now.
Well, it's okay, Alan. We're really happy to have you here. For those of you who don't know me, who are new around here, I'm Dawn. I've been out of my emo phase for, I've been clean of emo-ness for about 6 years.
A young boy took me into the city to see a marching band. That's all I remember.
Yeah, I don't think anyone really knows anything other than that.
That song is actually really upbeat.
Yeah, the cadence is really good. Oh, God, it's hot. I can't get it.
We have this running gag because we realized that we're all wearing like really dark colors today.
Yeah,
and
I
it's unintentional.
sat down in my white shirt, and then I was like, "Whoa, you guys are all dark. Are we going to a funeral?"
I always wear black.
Yeah, I know.
Brandon's edgy.
Wear black.
I don't classify this as like a dark shirt because it's like it's dark, it's gray, but it's not like it's not black, it's not like edgy in any way. It says hello. It's from this is edgy in any way. The shirt's from a musical. Like
look, we can blend into the background now. Look at that.
Who needs a green screen?
Yeah, we can just blend into the bookshelves.
I guess. Hello, I hope everyone is doing well today.
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I told you guys when I'm playing Crusader Kings, and I finally made the ultimate religion: equality for all, same-sex marriage allowed. It's been awesome.
What's it called?
It's I haven't figured out how to rename the religion. So
TBD.
So what if you were to be able to rename it? If you could go in and rename it right now, what would you call it?
I've been worried about being assassinated. I don't have time to think about a new religion name. I'm gonna leave that to the people, to its followers.
Hello everyone, please follow. Don't assassinate me, please.
Yeah, exactly.
TM religion.
I had to restart because I don't mind dying because like you move on and because the whole point of the game is that it's about your dynasty, not your character.
Yeah.
So I don't care if I die. The problem is that my heir, I didn't force him to convert before I died because it was literally like I made the religion and then literally like a week later I was assassinated.
People were really upset about that. They were really upset about your religion.
I don't even think it was that. I think it was just one of my vassals that just didn't like me even before I did that.
I wonder if you accidentally, instead of allowing same-sex marriage, hold on. What's the word that I'm looking for? Like mandated same-sex marriage. What if like your wording was accidental and you made it so people could only have same-sex marriage?
Whoops. I mean, at the very least, you can say concubine. So that's that's legal in my society. So you can have whatever concubine you want after the mandated same-sex marriage. You have to be gay, but you can fuck on the side. It's really up to you.
Oh my god.
All right.
Okay, yeah. Wow.
I didn't see the option to make only.
What a great time to follow. Thanks for following, Maldo JP. How you doing
This
today?
is a very interesting start of the stream. We're
Ordinarily, we like do a little bit of dialogue.
starting
while
off
we
all
warm up.
cylinders, I guess.
All I'm saying is that I didn't see an option to make it all same-sex marriage, but I really hope it's there. Maybe it'll be one of the maybe do it in maybe options become revealed once you reform it again.
I don't know. I think that I feel like there's a lot of flexibility that you can do with it. We're talking about Crusader Kings 3. If you're just tuning in,
I've been
Zal's
addicted
playing
to
a lot of
it.
it. Yeah. And I'm pretty sure that I saw Spiff, the Spiffing Brit. I've seen him do some weird shit.
Yeah.
Oh,
So like,
Cool.
hello from hello from Arizona. That's
Where's
awesome.
Argentia?
Hello from Arizona. That's awesome.
Alan.
Don't mind Alan. He knows where Argentina is.
Yeah, I know where Argentina is, but it can be pronounced Argentia.
I mean,
No, it can't.
I mean, it can be pronounced that
Incorrectly
incorrectly. Yeah. It can be pronounced that.
I mean,
incorrectly.
you break the syllables apart. Argentina.
Yes, but you said Argantia.
You pronounced
Which is
it with an
entirely
A.
incorrect.
There could be a
and
silent
an
N.
IA instead of an INA.
Man, you guys seen that new anime, Sea of Argantia?
That's actually good anime. I really enjoyed that one.
I have no idea what anime.
Is the anime actually called Sea of Argentina?
No,
No.
Gargantua.
Oh, okay.
Essentially, it's sort of like the whole planet's now a water world, and people from the future, and there's a whole battleship country and stuff like that. It's pretty cool.
So it's
Okay.
Waterworld the anime.
Kind of, yeah. I remember. I haven't seen Waterworld, but I know that my boy. I haven't seen Waterworld, but he's bad now. But I know
He's bad now.
He's bad now, and we don't really know him very well.
Like the quality of his work is
No, I
bad,
think
or
he
he just
I think he's just a bad person.
oh he came out as a bad guy.
Yeah, he's a bad person, but he started in a lot of like Mad Max and stuff. He was the star of Waterworld, wasn't he?
Oh, he was the Mariner.
Star of Waterworld.
Oh, yeah. I know who you're talking about.
I can't remember his name at
Has
this
some
point.
shit come out? I haven't heard anything about him. I don't remember. I don't even remember his name.
I
Is
don't
it
know.
Mel Gibson?
Yeah, it is Mel Gibson.
Okay.
No.
I heard
Mel
he's mean.
Mel Gibson is not the one who is in charge. Who was in Mad Max? Mel Gibson is not the
Yeah,
one.
Mel
who's in
Gibson
Mad
was
Max.
definitely not in Mad Max.
Well, I'm saying was he the Waterworld?
All right, hold on.
Yeah, just look at
Waterworld.
Waterworld.
IMDb. Has a kid in the anime been revealed to have a map tattooed to their back? Has a kid in the
No.
anime been revealed to have a map tattooed yet?
No.
Um.
Oh, there's a Waterworld too?
The second one.
I mean,
Kevin Costner.
Kevin Costner.
Yeah, okay, never mind. It wasn't that dude.
Costner.
Although, yeah, okay, never mind. It wasn't. He does play an asshole in a lot of things.
just because he plays an it's like seeing someone play a villain in like a kids TV show.
Oh, no, it's like the kid who played Joffrey. That dude got the bad end of the acting stick on that one.
You know, there's a lot of people. Something that I've actually seen is like, you know, those true crime shows where they're like, this is how the murderer did it, and they like hire someone who looks vaguely like the murderer.
Yeah.
Those actors a lot of the time end up getting mistaken for the actual murderer.
Oh no.
Yeah. And like people will freak out and they get like really bad treatment. Even like you know will freak out. And
That's,
they get really bad treatment.
I don't know if I would take that job.
I mean, at a certain point, you kind of
Yeah.
really...
A paycheck's a paycheck.
Yeah.
Well, can you imagine being told, you know what? You look just like this mass murderer who killed 17 people. Just like this
Because I
mass
played
murderer
him
who killed 17
on a.
On a
No,
show.
can you imagine getting approached for the role
Oh.
like that? Being like, you look just like this awful person who killed 17 people and ate 16 of them. The last one he fed to his victims' like parents.
You know, I think that actually...
That's just Cartman.
I think that might have been a plot point of Lucifer. Because he goes out on a drinking binge, he comes back hungover, and he's trying to solve a crime, and he gets really, like, he has this hunch about this person, and he's like, where do I know you? So that sort of stuff, and he's like, huh? And then they're like, wait, he's part of a TV show. You're an actor, right? And he's like, yeah, I'm an actor. And then it turns out he has, like, a lead or something, but it was just one of those things where they pulled that into the actual crime show.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Okay. Are we
Yeah.
actually gonna play this game though?
Yeah. I'm actually excited for this game.
Yeah.
Last game we were able to pull it back. 2 games ago we got really screwed over.
We got shafted.
Yeah, we got shafted. But we were able to recover. We did pretty well. We were able to bug the Soviet listening post in Shanghai. We were able to quarantine Warsaw from further outbreaks. And we did. Oh, and we weren't able to. We were able to.
We did. We succeeded in Mexico
We
City.
succeeded on all three objectives.
Yeah, that's
we
right.
had a last-minute victory on that one.
It was so close.
It was super clutch. So if you've missed any of the previous escapades, you don't need to have known them in order to move forward with this, but they're all on our YouTube if you would like to see that. This one will also go up on YouTube.
Yeah.
No pressure though. Like, it's available if you want it.
Another disclaimer is that this game is a legacy game, meaning that it has a plot and a story. If you ever plan on playing it, then there will be spoilers. However, if you don't plan on playing it and you want to play a game like this at the end of watching, there are other versions of this very game that are different seasons. So this is Pandemic Legacy Season 0. There is a Legacy Season 1 and 2. They play a bit differently, but they all have the same mechanics, made by the same creators.
Similar mechanics. They
Similar
have the same
mechanics.
base mechanics.
Yeah.
Similar mechanics.
So-
They have the same base
Yeah.
mechanics. Yeah, if you want to check those out, they're super cool. They're all part of the same universe, so the stories kind of tie into each other, but they can be played independently, and you don't have to have played one in order to understand the other.
Yeah.
Now it helps to be able to know. Oh shit! Do I need to put another category in this?
Your
Sorry, I'm
satellite
making
cards?
my chart. Yeah.
No, the satellite cards are going to be in the last 3 piles. The satellite cards are going to be in the last.
Yeah, so I can include them in the other chart. Okay.
Yeah,
Sorry.
I think you're right.
We like winning. Sorry.
Yeah, we learned early on that this game requires and rewards people who overplan.
Yeah,
Yes.
the satellites aren't like a separate piles; they're included in the piles.
Well, yes, I know,
Yes.
but do I need to add a marking system for when they have shown up in my planning so we know when they're going to show up?
I would say put them at like the bottom of the list, I guess.
You don't know how my list
Yeah,
works.
I think basically we just need to put an asterisk next to the last 3 piles because the numbers are going to be bigger, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we just need to put an asterisk next to the last 3 piles. But other than that, we need to do the infection first, so then we can choose these cards, and then I can shuffle these in and get the
Can I
deck.
shuffle this?
Yeah, but we can cut or shuffle it again. It doesn't matter.
We'll get one of these.
Cut or shuffle it again. It doesn't matter.
Making a chart.
Alright.
I should actually make one of these on.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, cheers! Oh, hold on. Can I have the infection cards as well? The infection ones.
Oh, the
Those
bad
ones.
ones.
Yeah, sorry.
Los Angeles, Lima.
That's already looking pretty bad.
Lima. It's all right.
That's already.
Well, it depends. If the rest of them end up being centralized around these areas, then it's good. But if they end up spread out everywhere, then it's
No,
not.
anything in South America is always
Leningrad.
hard.
Well, what'd you say?
Anything in
Leningrad.
South America is always hard.
East Berlin,
What'd you say?
Leningrad, Bombay,
Oh boy.
Buenos Aires,
Oh boy.
Sydney. That's not
That's not bad because it's
Tokyo.
connected to
Yeah.
LA.
Tokyo.
That's not bad. This isn't too bad.
Bombay and South America have me worried. South America just in general is just hard to get there because it takes a lot of movement just to even
Yeah.
go down.
We're going to want to build a safe house in South America.
Yeah.
And probably
and
well.
in Africa.
Hold on. There's a system for which satellite card we can even put in.
It's the ones with the stickers.
Satellite card. We can...
And
Okay.
yeah, all 3 are over there. I got rid of the other ones, and they're in the reserve.
Yeah.
So Asia and Buenos Aires. Okay, 'cause there's like a certain number of them that we can even have.
Yeah, you can have,
I think it gave us a total of 1, 2, 3,
Six,
4,
One
5,
for
6.
one for each area.
Yeah, so that would be 6.
Yeah.
If you have a
Which-
6, you put it in the reserve.
Yeah, which doesn't make sense because there's only
Yeah.
all can only ever be 5 stacks because there's only 5 escalation.
At the
cards.
point where we have all 6 satellite centers, it's basically like there's one each month that's not in the shuffle.
Yeah.
Add satellite cards to the piles. Take the satellite card for each region that has at least one control center. Shuffle the satellite cards. Shuffle one satellite card into each player card pile, starting from the right. If you have fewer than 5 satellite cards, then not all piles will have one. If you have a 6th satellite card, put it into the reserve without. So it's just gonna be those 3 shuffled and then put on the bottom.
Yeah.
So it's just gonna be those.
All right. What's our funding at? I can't recall. Brendan, do you have the
5. I
5.
think.
Okay, cool. That's actually a lot.
All right, so here's what we've got.
Cool. That's actually a lot.
Give me.
All right,
Sorry.
so
It's okay,
here's what
actually.
we've
It's
got.
fine.
Here's what I've put aside that have always been
Double check
good
them
for
for you.
us.
Here's
What I've put aside. Extended time. Undocumented actions was pretty useful last time.
Hi, Jared.
Hello, Jared. How are you doing today,
One
friend?
Quiet Night is always a card.
Can we review the objectives actually? Because
Yeah, that's a
I feel
good
like
idea.
I feel like that we need to know those because we need to know whether or not we're trying to be prevention or we're trying to be proactive. We need to focus teams. Yeah.
So, we have the same 2 restrictions. Washington is the only place where we can acquire targets, and the one that makes it harder to make teams. Objective number 1 is to stop the defector from delivering secrets. So we need to remove all pursuit tokens. Right now we are confirmed to need at least 1 allied team, but we will probably need a neutral team, but we're going to need a neutral team and a Soviet team for Warsaw Madrid to stop Sabik from finding his former captors. And then Bug Control Center can be any of them because it is Bug Control Center
were we
in
echoing?
Africa.
Like 3 times over.
Oh
Oof.
no.
Because well, some OBS settings got fucked up. So we were
wow.
echoing on like 3 fronts because for some reason the VOD audio, the last one was unmuted,
Oh.
and so the music was going through twice,
Oh.
and then the tab for the stream audio was going through. Apologies for that. Does it sound okay now?
Oh wow. We're sorry about that, guys.
Yeah, apologies. That was stuff got messed up when we had reset recently, I guess.
And then, so Bug Control Center. So at the end of this month, we will have a 4th satellite card in the deck, whether or not we succeed.
Is it an unknown?
It is unknown.
Oh.
That's why I set those aside.
Oh, okay.
We know what continent it is, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
did
set
you
a
already
target
choose
on
one?
Warsaw Madrid, by the way.
Yeah, I can do that.
Thank you.
Oh, didn't notice? Okay, good. I'm glad it was quiet enough that it wasn't like a
Nice.
problem.
All right. So the current spread for Africa is 2 neutral, 2 allied, or 3 neutral, 2 allied, and 1 Soviet.
So maybe
So-
we might not need the Soviet van. We'll have to see.
We will
Yeah.
for Warsaw.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
We guaranteed need 1 of each.
Yeah.
At least.
Yeah.
So
Okay, that's over
I
here.
have to double check.
getting
how we
1
do
of each
this.
van is always very tough. So I think we needed to focus our cards on making sure that we have that.
How do we do the chase one again?
You have to drive a team and do them to remove them.
But we can spend a card of the city that we're in, and this is the hidden one. In order to put up a barricade, right?
Yes.
Mhm.
Yeah. So depending on our opening hand, we might.
So things that have always been good: forecast, diversion, counterintelligence have always been good. We have border security to set up checkpoints if we need to, since we do have the chase.
Yeah, that could be very useful.
We've also One Quiet Night's also been very good. So has Trial Vaccine. Undocumented actions is also pretty
It
good.
came in really clutch, actually.
Since we had to make 3 teams Since we had to
Yeah.
make 3 teams.
And we have 2 acquire targets.
Yeah, we do have to
this time.
acquire a target twice. Being able to do that not in Washington was actually surprisingly good.
It literally saved us. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, none of these inspire me. All of those are good options. I just wanted to double check them. Yeah.
Yeah, encoded messages was kind of good, but yeah.
I don't know what priority to
And we get
put them
5.
down. Yeah.
Yeah, 5. I think these 3 are fine.
Yeah. Do you want to look at the
Just the options.
prioritized?
These 3 I think are good. The
Um,
question is the other 2.
Diversion is a gimme because that saves
Yeah.
this. That makes the game so much easier for us,
Mhm.
just long term. Forecast has saved us. Counterintelligence, remove. What is that one? Oh, yeah, remove something from the deck. Yeah, that saved us before.
So one that I'm going to bring up that might actually be useful here is holdover from the war. This one is just put a safe house onto any one city on the board, but we have to take into consideration the satellites.
That's
Yeah.
a good point.
Albert can build those. I can also build them. I just discard a city card to place a safe house in the matching city.
Yeah.
So
It's only as an action though. Holding from the War is a good card.
yeah, but in compared to like some of the other ones,
Yeah.
I would rather have One Quiet Night, especially if we can get the RNG of it being drawn later in the game.
Mhm.
One Quiet Night, especially when we start having to draw 3 or 4 threat cards, is insanely invaluable. Extend Time, I'm not really a big fan of that, just because it's a whole card, and a lot of us have some abilities that can do that.
yeah,
Like me being able to ramp myself up to 9,
yeah,
9 actions. Although I don't think I'm going to be doing it this game, because there's not a lot of threats in Asia.
So border security is good, but for the same reason, trial vaccine is also kind of good. But I feel like undocumented actions, just like how it came in clutch last time was so good. If it comes in, if we get it early, we remove this one. If we get it late, we remove this one, and so it's still pretty useful.
Yeah.
regardless.
I think we hold on to that one.
Yeah, and border security is only useful early game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'd have to draw like basically in the opening hand of the first draw.
Okay, I'm alright with that.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm okay with this. Alright, so the cards we've chosen is Forecast, to look at the top 6 cards. Undocumented actions, in order to remove a restriction. One Quiet Night, to not draw. Counterintelligence, to remove a threat card from the deck. And Diversion, to move incident tokens to a different city.
We like that end game mitigation.
Yeah, the Diversion just makes the game-to-game and the overall difficulty a bit lower.
Yeah, it's a little annoying to have to like take that into account. But I think it's okay. Oh, there it is.
Yeah, if we didn't have Diversion constantly in our at our disposal, then we would basically every single city we'd take cover damage.
Yeah.
But now we only
We're definitely gonna get something later on that means that we're gonna be able to like
I gotta do
turn
that
off the
after
satellites.
everyone decides their things. Oh wait.
What?
To decide turn order. Or first turn.
Yeah, first time.
all right.
Ooh-wee.
Pass one down, hand it around, give yourself a card to look at.
Hey, I got Forecast and Los Angeles.
Hey, I got War. Oh, yeah, none of these are important.
I got 2 allied cards, New York and Toronto.
Oh, that's almost immediate to be able to like cordon that off.
Walk there, bonk, bonk.
Yeah.
I have a neutral.
I can get one more. I can get that one.
Yeah, that would definitely slow it down.
I have a neutral and a Soviet card. What makes them move again?
The
Escalation.
The escalation.
and they
okay.
expand it all possible.
Yeah. I just couldn't remember what like triggered the event for it.
But we should also consider picking off those 3s around the board.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, Baruni. All right.
I would pick numbers 1 and 3.
2.
Are they all the same?
Yeah, I just didn't want to have any possibility of me knowing which card is where, in terms of the satellites, because I shuffled them and I'm pretty sure I know. I forgot. I don't know which one's which.
The satellites need to be on the bottom 3 decks.
Yeah, they are on the
Okay.
bottom 3 decks.
Okay.
I just want you, Albert, to help me dictate which bottom 3 go in which order. Just
Oh, I
that
see.
way.
Sure.
I don't have any possibility. Right.
so I am not giving these, I am spending these instead, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it's kind of funny. We got all these allied cities in North America. Don can pick these all back up again pretty easily.
Then I will be starting as Grey Freebird.
Do we happen to start with any Africa cards?
No.
Okay, that's okay.
I mean, there's only 6 in the deck.
Yeah. I know. I just wanted to check if anyone happened to have
It would
it.
be nice, because yeah, if we do draw Cairo, that is a big kind of weight.
Yeah, we don't need to worry about that Soviet.
Well, I mean,
Right.
we'll still need one of each, but
Yeah, but
in order to... Yeah.
it won't be as dire that we need it sooner rather than it be the last one.
All right. So just to review, using this is Dr. What's her face talking. I can't remember her name. Dr. It started with an L, didn't it? What's her name?
It would be in the...
Who's this bitch?
I feel like it would be over there, but...
I don't remember.
I want to say it's like Dr. Langley. But
Yes.
Is it though?
I
I feel like
No,
I'm
no,
thinking
no.
of it.
Langley's the place where the base is.
It was very on the nose CIA.
Like a lamb or something.
No, Langley is the name of the training center for CIA agents.
Oh, Dr. Morris.
Oh. Okay, Donnie, ready for me to tell you the size of the hand, size of the decks?
I was about to reread our prompt for this month. Give me a second. Actually, yeah, just tell me it first.
3 at 11, 1 at 10, and 1 at 9.
That doesn't make any sense.
Well, the back three have to have the satellite. You can't evenly distribute them.
But then it shouldn't be distributed like that.
Well, it would be 9, 10, 10, 10, 10, and then he added the satellite ones.
But how does he have 1 at 9 then?
Because
Before adding satellites.
Yeah.
It was 9, 10, 10, 10, 10.
Yeah, you distribute it first, and then you...
You need to tell me the order that they're in, though.
11, 11, 11, 10, 9. 9's on top. Oh, wait, no.
9, 10, 11, 11, 11.
Oh, yeah, actually, no, I need to reverse the order, don't I? Because the bigger ones need to be on the top, don't they?
No.
I don't think it...
Did you shuffle them wrong?
No, because the bigger ones, the bigger decks are supposed to be on top because it needs to be easier at the beginning, right?
That's not how it works.
No, the rulebook specifically says that the satellites need to be in the right decks.
Yeah, but not including the satellites. Like, should the first starting one have the 10?
Prepare the player deck and deal cards. As a group, choose and add event cards equal to the thing. Shuffle these event cards that are in the thing. Then deal cards based off the rule. Okay. Add escalation cards to the deck. Divide the remaining player cards into 5 face-down piles as equal size as possible. Place the smaller piles towards the right side of the row.
Ooh.
Shuffle 1 escalation card from the face-down into each pile, and then so you set them up in size order. Then you put the cards on. Then you shuffle those and you put those in the left to right order, not based off of size. You arrange them in size first. So that means that it can't be 9, 10, 11, 11, 11. Because it can't be 9, 10, 11, 11, 11 because that implies that you put the 9, you put 1 at 8.
No, yeah, because I can redo it, but
we're gonna have to redo it.
Here, it's probably gonna.
Yeah, bit goes on top except with the satellites. We set them up and divide them into 5 face-down piles as equal in size as possible. Place the smaller piles toward the right side of the row. Shuffle escalation cards into each pile. Take the satellite card for each region that has a thing. Shuffle each card into each player pile starting from the right. And then reassemble the deck. Stack the player cards left to right so that the leftmost pile is on top. The numbers have to be determined before we put the escalation cards or the satellite cards. So it can't be 9, 10, 11, 11, 11. It could be 10. No, it couldn't be. It would have, if that were the case, it would have to be, yeah, there's just a card that's been misplaced.
Yeah, it would have been easy to fix, but I didn't want to accidentally move like a card over. So, 2, 4, 6.
Drawing 2 satellites at the same time. Oops.
No.
We've done that before, where we accidentally shuffled all of the escalation, whatever the infection card or epidemic card, that's what they were called. Where we accidentally just shuffled all the epidemic cards in instead of organizing them.
Sorry. Thanks for the bit,
Hello,
Minion.
Minion.
Hello.
Thank you for the bit.
Oh, I'm gonna wait. We have got this.
All right, so these 4 at 9. This one's at 8, and then I'm gonna add the escalation cards, putting them, and then this is the smaller one. So this started on this side, basically just reversing what you did. So the top one is gonna be 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 2, 4,
Then it should be 11, 11, 10, I think.
10, 11. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. And then the last one's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10.
Cool. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, that makes more sense.
Yeah, I reversed the order because I never really had to.
Yeah, it's okay. It's a new mechanic that they've thrown at us, so it makes sense. At least it's just good that we caught it.
Yeah. Ooh. Spooky. Let's see.
Actually, Albert, when you post that, put it like other way.
Like rotate it
Like rotate it
180 degrees.
No, I'm just shuffling them for you, and you can put them in the deck how you want. And then it goes like that.
Yeah. And then this one. Yep.
Cool.
Just so that way we can visually confirm what
Yeah.
size, since it's irregular.
Yeah.
All right, now we have to determine. Oh, we gotta
We have to see who goes first.
No, we need to decide characters, don't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Oh, I haven't read the mission briefing yet.
Okay.
So just as a recap, we read this at the end of last week, but we're going to reread this again now. So this is Dr. Morris speaking. She's in charge of. She's our current handler. So using the control centers, the Soviets launched a number of surveillance satellites. Be cautious. Increased monitoring puts you at risk. Your tasks include apprehending American defectors and bugging another control center. Sabik has resurfaced as well, planning revenge on the Soviet officers who held him captive. Based on his recent reckless behavior, we fear he will draw too much attention. And then we had to open stuff and draw stuff.
Yeah.
Cool.
Alright, I'm going to be starting with Petrolinum because that action token's too good.
Yeah, I'm gonna start as Keith Mendez. Not as Keith. As my neutral character Solomon Creve. Just because the visa is in order to get the Shanghai to even be useful on my other persona.
Just real fast, I'm going to review the objectives just because I need to review them, and we have people who have popped in who might not remember them from before. So we have stop defectors from delivering supplies. So this is a chase mission starting in Los Angeles, and the destination is any Soviet city.
And
So we have to catch them.
the closest one looks like it's Shanghai.
It's,
It's
Or
Havana.
Havana, yeah.
So first priority is probably to cut this off.
yeah.
To cut this off, and then to cut San Francisco off.
Yeah.
San Francisco or Sydney are also good ones.
Yeah, making them go through Sydney is probably the best thing we can try to do.
Yeah, because Sydney's not actually too bad. The second objective is stop Sabik from finding his former captors, which is acquire targets in 2 cities with the same action, which is Warsaw and Madrid, so that is a Soviet and a neutral van. And then the last one is bug the control center, which is an unknown city in Africa.
Yeah, and right now we haven't narrowed it down because our opening hands do not contain an Africa card.
Yep.
So we got
There
that to look
you have
forward.
it.
Yeah, and
Hold on,
Albert's.
I haven't decided yet.
Oh, sorry.
So what are everyone's thoughts right now? So Brandon and
I'm
Albert
going-
can do
yeah.
this.
Yeah. My plan is to do some damage control. My visas are useless because they're for Karachi and Shanghai. So I'm just gonna have to physically move.
Yeah.
So 1, 2, 3.
Yeah,
4.
that's probably gonna be my first action, just to physically get there.
So I can do one of 2 things. I can either remove agents, or I can start on Wanda with the field medic and just pick up those cubes.
Yeah, I think that's probably more useful early on, just to mitigate it,
just
and
to
then you
do it.
can focus on whatever.
We do have more cubes, but
Yeah, it's still like we want to avoid infection.
Yeah.
Albert, will you have an extra action to just at least remove one of
Yeah.
these guys? Okay, because I plan on just going there and cutting off 2, and I don't want it to blow up on
Does
me.
anybody have Algiers?
No.
Oh.
no, yeah. If I end up getting first, then I will change my action instead. I'm gonna go and block off Mexico City.
Okay.
Mhm.
If that is the
I might be able to deal with both of these.
so if I am chosen first, then instead I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, and then remove 1 cube.
Yeah.
So regardless, I'm starting on Wanda.
Yeah. Without my. But since the outbreaks are in Asia, I'm kind of on damage control duty.
Mhm.
Yeah, which is okay. That's actually really nice of
Yeah.
us. That's me.
Hey, Don goes first.
That's probably the first time in 3
Yeah.
months that either me or Don, which is probably
Yes.
the more desirable one to go first, has gone first.
Yeah.
Which is
Yeah.
pretty nuts.
Gonna do the exact same plan you were thinking
Yep.
of?
There's no reason for me to do anything else. So I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna spend Bangkok to block off that, just because it means that Havana is further away from it. So it
Don't
expands
you have to
Bangkok.
reveal the city that you're in?
Yeah. Well, no,
It's
it has
of
to
the
match.
affiliation.
Yeah.
Is it affiliation?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's of the affiliation.
We did double check that.
Okay.
Create a checkpoint. Discard a city matching your city's affiliation to add a checkpoint token between your city and an adjacent city.
Okay.
Which is why I went to Mexico City, because it's neutral.
Yeah.
So that's 3 actions, and then my 4th action is going to be remove a cube from East Berlin. Just in case somebody has to go there to
Mhm.
clear pieces.
Cool.
Brandon.
Oh, I have to draw my cards first.
Oh, sorry.
Wow.
Rude.
Wow.
All right, let's see.
Look, it's been like a week, alright?
Rude.
It's been a week every single time. Now, Novosibirsk and the escalation card.
That's annoying.
The escalation card was the first card on top.
Ugh.
That is bad because that means that this dude runs.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, right away, doesn't he?
Yep.
1, 2.
At least we blocked off
and then
Mexico City. That was the
Yeah.
purpose of me doing that because that could have been bad.
Yeah.
Yes.
The bottom of the deck
Sucks,
is Hanoi. Mihoy Hanoi.
All right, Hanoi.
Dang, this first turn escalations always haunt us.
Yeah, it like basically now that we've drawn it, I'm basically in my mind thinking, okay, we're
we've
just
got
We're
forecast.
probably going to lose.
yeah, we're just gonna
Yeah.
mitigate it.
Oh, we do have
We
forecast.
have forecast.
That will
We
help.
have time.
Should we use? We should use forecast.
We
right,
have
first
4 hotspots right
Yeah.
now. So.
off. 4. Oh yeah, because Hanoi. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, like I could have picked up agents, but I still stand by my action.
Yeah.
Blocking this off was still important, as was mitigating plague cubes, especially since we have the escalation in the beginning.
Yeah, and you would not have been able to do that and remove agents. Yeah, you
Yeah.
could have just.
4, 6. All right, here's those 6.
Also, we could draw plague.
So
cubes
we are
first.
expending forecast. So forecast, just to review, what forecast does is look at the next 6 threat cards, rearrange them in any order, and return them to the top of the threat deck. So we get to rearrange them in whatever order will be least damaging to us. What it's going to mean for the playstyle, though, is that instead of enacting any plans that we'd had, we are going to have to abandon those plans in order to do damage control.
None
None
of
of
these are coming up.
But-
So we have a whole 2 turns really, because you're gonna draw 2 of these. Yeah. So
Now we need to.
I guess
run
if the
to
order
Road
doesn't
Fire.
really matter, I'll just put the infection cards at the bottom.
Yeah, put the infection cards at the bottom. Just for mobility's sake, because it'll
Yeah.
mean that we have more movement for longer. Okay.
Yeah.
Those 2.
All right.
All right.
Sydney and Tokyo.
All right.
It does mean that we have. It does mean that we have a little longer, and we know what is going to be
Yeah.
drawn. However much. First step escalation sucks, but we
Having
know where things
forecast
are going to
made
be.
that.
Yeah,
better.
made it manageable.
Yeah,
I
I do
forgot we
have.
had that.
Yeah, I do have 2 Soviet cards, by the way.
So,
Ooh.
so my turn. I'm gonna go here and just cut these off, right?
I think that's still the best thing to do.
Okay, because if it goes this way, it's got to go run to East Berlin.
I'm gonna still take. I'm gonna take care of these 2 cities.
Put stuff down here.
I can take care of this one. I can at least remove one guy.
So, Brandon, your turn. Your
'Cause I
plan
have-
was
I have
1,
range.
2, 3, 4.
Oh no, never mind. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I can't take care. Never mind. Okay, but yeah, I'm just gonna do that because cutting them off now. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and put these on the ground for Dawn to pick up potentially.
Yeah.
So 3.
In which case, Albert.
I'm focusing on damage control,
Yeah.
taking care of these 2.
I understand and I appreciate that, but we also need to take care of stuff. What were your thoughts?
So my idea, I have the Los Angeles card, so I can immediately go to Los Angeles, remove 2, go 1, 2, remove 2 more.
Why can you remove 2 more?
Because this is
I've
a
got
Gunbrella.
the action token
Oh, okay.
and the
Yeah,
gunbrella.
the Gunbrella and the action.
So this
token.
is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah. That's the best thing, because then I can go to Hanoi and I can deal with Hanoi.
Yeah.
Because
We'll be
I
left
have
with
I have a
one more.
request. Can you remove only 1 from this one to save an extra action?
it doesn't.
I have the
It's the
umbrella.
one action to remove.
I thought you
two.
could only use it once per turn.
Nope.
No.
So you were going 1, 2, 3, 4. What's your 5th action?
Well, I got a 3, 4.
He's got to roll.
Oh, I see. I thought you were discarding LA in order to fly
No,
over
I don't. I don't have to,
So I'd rather not.
so I'd rather not. Yeah.
I was hoping there was any way that you could put down an extra, like while you were still here, you could put down. A
I
blockade
could.
here.
Well, no, he'd want to block it here because it'll still go to Havana.
But we have to also block this.
Like I could
Yeah.
do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but like what's more important, the extra roadblock or?
I'd like to put out that we know what these 2 draws are, which means Alan's turn is open, so he can go and take care of this. I understand. It's a hard choice of like, do we go for the objective first or damage control first? Because the problem is if this objective also requires damage control, and if we move
Yeah.
too slowly on it, we're gonna run out of these pieces.
We drew the escalation early, so we have more time on this.
If we draw the escalation, we will have 3 left.
We also have a limited number of these.
Ugh,
Yep.
I think you're right.
The fact that we had the pursuit and then we do the escalation first was the worst possible outcome because we did literally Don's just first opening move was the only mitigation we did.
It's better than nothing,
Yeah.
but it's still awful. Now that being said, we also know that it can't go this way. So the barriers that we need to put up are we need one here.
I think the music's too loud, isn't it? Where it's supposed to be?
I can turn it down more, but the thing is like people have always been like it's okay because it's close to our audio level, but it's not quite there.
Yeah, okay.
If we need to turn the music down, please let me know. I'm happy to turn it down. If I have it set to like half of our volume, I find people saying that they can't even hear it. So it's just like a
yeah.
Anyways, we have to. So ultimately, what we have to block off is this, and this. So that's only 4.
I mean, it's in Sydney.
Oh, it's in Sydney. I forgot about Sydney.
It might be because Sydney is.
We have time.
Sydney is kind of the choke point because if it gets to the next stage, there's no way we're stopping it.
Yeah. Well, what we could do is we could just let it go through New York and then prioritize stopping it in New York.
So stop it here, and then in Sydney.
Yeah.
The 2 in Sydney. So 1, 2, 3, 4,
5.
Yeah.
Because even if it does get into 1, 2, 3, it's cut off, and we will not run out because it can't break through those lines.
I think we should prioritize getting in front of it rather than stopping it where it is.
Yeah, because if we place it here, then it's just
that's a good point. That is more efficient if we were to put it in a.
Yeah.
If we were to block off New York and block off Sydney, and right here.
Yeah.
That is the most efficient way. That means that we need to only put one here before the next. We only need one here and one in front of Sydney before the next escalation, because this will expand out to here, which means we still have time to get New York.
Yeah. So we need to prioritize getting Sydney and the barricade.
Sydney and Atlanta.
Yeah.
Those are the 2 that we need to block off. That we have to block off before the next escalation card, because after that we technically have 2 escalation cards before we need to finish blocking.
Here's what I'll do. I'll do 1, 2.
I got it.
Thank you. 3, 4. And I'm gonna do 5 to go here. So if I draw any allied cards.
Yeah.
Or neutral cards.
Or neutral cards.
Neutral. Hey, 2 neutral cards.
And in Africa.
Oh, and one is an Africa card.
Yeah.
Can you read them out for us?
Leopoldville and Riyadh.
Nice. Wait a second. Brandon never drew.
Oh.
Yeah, we never did Brandon's turn. Those are Brandon's
Did we
cards.
completely skip over Brandon?
Yes.
Brandon's draw.
Brandon did his turn.
Dang it.
Yeah, these
But
are
we
your
didn't draw.
cards.
Those are Brandon's cards.
You need to draw your infection cards. It's East Berlin and Bombay.
I got it.
Thank you. And then I draw my city cards, which is East Berlin and Istanbul.
Still okay.
An allied card. I need another allied card from somebody, but there aren't any. Cool.
We'll figure it out.
And then your escalation, which would be the infection cubes.
Oh yeah. East Berlin, Rome.
All right. Now we're in uncharted territory, and we still have we have 3 bad guys, 3 big
5.
cities out in the field.
5.
Well, the ones that we can draw. It's gonna be.
I understand.
Yeah. So, because it's gonna be Hanoi, Algiers, and that place over there. Lima. So, 1, 2, 3.
I would like to
4,
ideally prioritize ones that do not have a surveillance sticker on them.
Yeah. Does Hanoi have a surveillance sticker on it already? Yeah.
Hanoi and Bombay do, as well as East Berlin.
Algiers.
Yeah. So
Lima.
in that case, I have to go down that way. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 to remove 1.
Unless it's too difficult for you to go there, and it's easier to hit.
It'll save me 1 action to go here, but then I would just end up having to use it to go back to the base anyways. So really, there's.
Did you get a free stuff?
No, I don't.
Oh, okay.
No, it's because I have to be in Shanghai.
Well, I couldn't remember if you were which profile.
Yeah, I started off on Solomon Creek because he has the visas, which is the only reason why I can deal with Hanoi, because I have the visa to Shanghai.
I can take care of Lima on my turn.
That was my thought process as well. Just because if I go over this, I no one else can deal with Hanoi. You know what I mean?
Yeah. What I'm thinking is I can go 1, 2, 3, 4, or 1, 2, 3, 4, and remove a plague cube.
Yeah. So I'd rather deal with Hanoi because I don't think anyone else can get there conveniently.
Yeah, that seems about right.
Yeah. So I'm gonna use my visa to fly to Shanghai with 1 action. I'm gonna move over to Hanoi and then remove 1, and then move back to Shanghai. It sucks that I won't be able to switch to get my free cubes, but it's the way it has to be, so I don't take cover damage.
Yeah.
Might be
We
able to
are
next turn.
mitigating.
Yeah.
These first now?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. I have drawn Havana and Paris. So I have 2 Soviet cards now.
I also have 2 Soviet cards.
Nice. So if I can get those 2, then we can get the Soviet van up and running, which will help us with some mitigation. But I don't.
Yeah.
Our priority right now should probably be to stop the chase because that can get out of hand very quickly.
Yeah.
We have to stop Sydney now.
If it gets to my turn, I stop Sydney. Because I just go...
My
Oh,
turn.
well, no, I won't be able to.
If you can give me a card, I can do it.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's possible.
It's my whole turn to do it.
My turn is the last safe turn before the escalation is possible. It would be really bad luck if we were to get the
Get it another first.
another first. Yeah,
That'd suck. Yeah.
it would suck bad,
Mm-hmm.
but it's possible. Okay. So should I stick with what I was doing and mitigating in Lima?
Yeah, because you don't have the right cards to put down barricades.
Yeah, I haven't drawn my 2 cards. Albert's holding it. All right, we have Lima.
That blows up.
Damn
That
it.
blows up.
That's a problem.
Okay, so the incident we get on the bottom is sleeper cells activate. Place an agent in every city with 1 minute circle in the Pacific Rim. Not applicable.
Okay.
But Baghdad is now out of the mix.
All right.
Okay.
Next one is Hanoi. I prevented that one.
Nice.
That's good. So that means the last one is
Algiers. Yeah.
Oh, that's what happened. Okay.
And it's gonna be coming up soon. So
Yeah, the next cards that we have available to draw are of the infection cards: Santiago, Khartoum, Leopoldville, Madrid, and then we also have Buenos Aires, Leningrad, Los Angeles, and Algiers.
none of those. Yeah, Algiers is the only one that's gonna be extremely bad.
Okay.
No way for Don to get there.
Yes, there is.
Is there?
Maybe. Hold on. I need to think. Where's Algiers?
There.
No, I can't get there. Never
If we don't draw it, I can do it. But that would put off giving Albert a card.
Well, my entire turn is now a moot point. I no longer have to go to Lima
Yeah.
because we drew it.
So we're gonna have to come back to it. But...
Are you on your Visa character? No, I don't think so.
I'm on the Visa to Washington character,
Hmm.
which means I can swap. Why do you ask?
I'm just wondering because then you could use. I was thinking if you could get the movement to try to get to there. See if there's a way we can figure it out. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. You don't have an
It's
action
too far
token,
away.
Yeah.
What might not be a bad idea is, since we don't have to worry about Lima and there's no real way you're going to be able to get there, is you can go to Washington, swap to your other
Start
character.
picking up the 3.
And start picking up cards to set up for New York, or go to Alan to give him the cards.
Yeah,
We
I was
have to
kind of
go to
thinking.
Karachi. Yeah. I think that setting up for New York is a better option.
Yeah.
Right now we're in mitigation, and who knows, someone else might draw a card, and we're not near hand limit, so we're not at risk of discarding cards yet.
Yeah, it's just annoying because it means that Algiers might also blow up.
Yeah, but you can't.
Yeah,
I
there's-
can't.
There's
I
no
can't.
physical
So-
way to get there.
Can I see the cards in the discard, please?
I require one of your actions to remove the cube from Madrid. Otherwise,
That's okay. I can do
okay,
that.
cool. Because otherwise, I take a.
I might not be
symptom.
able to pick up any cards this turn. Oh, wait, if there's a New York card, I can pick up the New York card or the Toronto card. Because those ones are close. I'm gonna leave the discard right here by me for a minute.
Okay.
Okay. So let me just count this out real fast.
Yep.
I can go to Washington.
With your Visa.
I won't be able to pick up a card this turn, actually. No, that's okay. Though.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Set up for next turn.
Yeah, I go to Washington.
Mm-hmm.
I remove the cube from Madrid.
Mhm.
I swap personas, and then I go to New York. That's my whole
Yeah.
turn.
I like that.
It also means that Alan can start taking cards from me.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I don't
So
have.
you can take these two.
I don't have a convenient way to get there, but if something comes up, I'll. Wait, I have Paris.
I'll be in New York. Paris isn't all that far.
Yeah, it isn't all that far.
And Madrid's gonna be gone too, so that'll. Well, London's also an alternate route.
Yeah.
Unless we draw Madrid.
Yeah, I have Paris, so...
Yeah.
Drawing Madrid here would... Drawing Madrid, Algiers here would suck.
Yes. It would not be the end of the world. It would suck, but it would not be the end of the world because you rarely hit
card cap. Yeah.
Card cap. Yeah. So you taking a symptom would suck, but it wouldn't be awful.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So we're gonna do exactly that. I'm gonna use my visa to fly to Washington. I'm gonna remove that Madrid cube. I'm gonna swap personas, and then I'm gonna walk to New York. Oh, New York. How are you?
Brandon, do you think you'll have an extra action?
No.
Okay.
No. Flat no. Sorry.
Yeah,
These are the last.
I'm just
What-
wondering, because if you did, then I could be able to make a van on my turn.
It depends.
Yeah, because if you move me to Toronto, because I'm in Shanghai right now, if you move me to Toronto, it's 1 to get to Dawn, 2 to take the 2 cards, 1 to fly. Never mind. I would.
My
I would still
action
be
is
stuck.
fly, move, remove, and then have 1 free action, not as the guy who can move you.
Yeah. Okay. Never
Are
mind.
you still able to get me a card?
No, it's either Algiers or get you a card. Yeah. But while I'm in Madrid, I can place one of these.
I can also place the other one, but these ones are way less important.
Yeah.
That is a lot of homework assignments on Healthy Kale.
So,
I'm glad that you're free.
it's
Get some good
unfortunate,
relaxation. We're happy to see you.
But I don't. I mean, she could draw Algiers right now.
Oh yeah, we haven't even drawn the thing yet. She
if I draw Algiers, it is the best and worst thing that could possibly happen.
Okay, ready?
Yep.
Leningrad
Okay.
and Buenos Aires.
Hey.
All right, that's good. But we know that they're coming out.
And we're running out of red pieces.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I am just gonna deal with Algiers.
Yeah,
right?
that's the
Yeah.
1, 2, 3,
Algiers is the only one that can blow up now, by the way. So.
and then I'm going to discard this to place one of these.
So now we need to start working on mitigating other things because we're getting close to the escalation again, which makes me think we should start.
Brandon could draw it right here.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So fly. Yeah. Okay.
Brandon did have to take care of Algiers, otherwise that would have blown up.
Mm-hmm.
So if that expands, that'll be really, really bad. But we should be able to handle it if we move fast. It's a lot of cards.
Yeah.
Bombay. And yeah.
Yeah.
God damn it! That was another first turn escalation.
Yes.
By the way, technically it was the second card in the stack, but I really think we're gonna lose this game. I don't think we're gonna win this game. That's the worst. That is the literal worst.
Khartoum.
Wait, what are you doing? You drew the escalation.
Oh, duh.
You shuffle that back in. I think we're just gonna lose this game.
We should try to just let.
I don't think we can do the chase.
All right.
I don't have the right cards.
Shanghai is the bottom one.
Okay.
Oh, this is real bad.
Well, we never drew Madrid, which means that Madrid's not going to get any more plague cubes for a while.
That's cool.
Madrid, Leopoldville, Khartoum, and Santiago are not probably going to get any plague cubes. So it means that the epidemic is the least of our worries.
Yeah. Hopefully the agents.
The agents are the problem, which means that I don't have to worry about taking care of any plague cubes. We should remove one from Rome, and then after that we don't have to worry about it for a really long time. So that means that I can focus my attention to that.
Mm-hmm.
That fucking sucks.
Yeah,
that was awful.
Now with the revelation of Shanghai, I think Soviet van is higher on our priority.
I felt that escalation in my bones.
No, like it's a Pandemic Legacy classic where it's just like you can't win this one.
Yeah. The first turn escalation is where I just was like, yeah, we're
the
on.
moment we got that first turn escalation, I was like, I think we're losing.
I think this is our third time getting like a first turn escalation.
Maybe we have somebody else shuffle?
Yeah, probably. What's insane is that it's always like whenever I start. Because I know it happened to me twice. All right, there we go.
I wanted to see what would happen, so when I was setting up, I decided to shuffle the player deck before just like putting out there, to see if we could like not draw or so that we could hopefully draw more Soviet cards more frequently, but I don't know.
We can
Nothing
manage an
matters.
adequate if we ignore the chase objective.
I don't think there's no good choke point anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, hold
Buenos
on.
Aires and Sydney.
Buenos Aires and Sydney. Okay, we're getting our asses handed to us already, and we just started.
It's
this
not even
game.
our fault.
It's not our fault. I wanted to double check how the chase stuff works real fast. God, because that's 5 cards.
There's no good.
The only way to do it is if we can rush a neutral van and start running it into them, so we can recover those pieces. That's the only way we're
Can we
gonna.
pick those pieces up?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah,
Yeah, you have to
if we
get a van.
Okay, because I don't. It's been so long since we've done it that I don't remember how the mechanics for this work.
Like, I don't think we're gonna get those.
Hold on, I would like to remember how this works. I can't even find the section on it. How are you doing though, Castian? I hope you're doing better than we are.
I would, dude. If you look at the VOD, I was so excited to play this game, but now I remember why I was so angry a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
Like I was so angry. Garrett says, I never let the rest of my group shuffle a player deck because they always just put the escalation in dead center of each pile and called it average.
No, we always shuffle it.
Yeah.
We always shuffle it.
Oh, yeah, we don't. I don't stack the deck, and if I did, then I'd be doing this to myself.
I mean, it would be hilarious because you remember what happened. The reason that you shuffle this time is because in season 2 we found out that my shuffling was making it so the same cards kept ending up on top.
Yeah.
So I'm not allowed to shuffle anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, not shuffling it, like, that makes it average technically, but that changes the play of the game.
Yeah.
It significantly changes the play of the game. I can't even find the section on how this works. Because I'm not seeing anything about how it's removed the last pursuit token from the board, but I can't even find anything that says how you remove the pursuit token.
You move a team into.
But where does it say that?
Okay.
I cannot find where it says that.
Oh, this game.
It should be around here, I think. Splocks, just city. Okay, maybe.
That's how to add it.
Castian
Okay.
says changing my diet more
With
healthier. I've been
checkpoint.
looking at recipes.
Checkpoint.
That's good. I know Albert's been doing some experimental
Moving
reading as well, experimental recipe making as well. Been making some interesting stuff recently.
We could salvage this if we get a neutral van in there.
Mm-hmm.
If we get a neutral van and put it in both 1 and 2, then we can make this happen.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So if we do that, we're geared up to do a Soviet van first, unfortunately, because I have the 2 Soviet cards
And I have
and
2
the
Soviet
2 of
cards
those.
as well.
So, Albert, can you move your hand real quick?
What kind of recipes are you looking at, Castian?
Yeah,
I like
Brandon has those 2, but he can't really get them to me very quickly. I have 1 neutral card already, but I'm probably going to end up spending it in order to make the Soviet van. I could forgo it. Brandon can try to get me the 1 neutral card. I can take the 1 from Dawn. And then
I can
I'll
put
have
2
3.
checkpoints down this turn if we want to try to do it.
I mean, even if you do put them down in Sydney, we get the neutral van and we get to wipe out Jakarta and recover those ones. So the blockade still helps.
It's just a matter of whether we're going to try.
No.
Are we going to try for the chase? Because if we don't try, it's a waste of cards.
So the blessing and curse of it being at the beginning means that we know that the next 4 turns are clear.
Yeah. The problem is that we also have the top deck, and now everything else that's in danger is now back in play.
So can we salvage the agents and block off Sydney and clear those pursuit tokens? I don't think so.
Yeah.
We're gonna lose to this.
Yeah, so-
if we want to stay in the
Yeah.
game, we have to make a van with a Soviet van to get rid of those faster, and while simultaneously managing and preventing outbreaks.
Now that being said, technically we can try this one again.
Yeah, if we get the vans made, then we can use them secondarily after we've managed the aging population to start recovering the blue ones. We just got to do it quickly, which means we have to try to get the vans before the next escalation.
The problem is before the next escalation card, we need the neutral van. We needed to clear up Jakarta and I can't see what the other one is.
And
We need to also have those 2 checkpoints outside of Sydney.
mhm.
That is already 5 actions.
What I can do I can go 1, 2, set up a blockade.
No.
So 3.
Well, no, just block off Sydney. So because we're
Or what? Sydney, it's already gone past Sydney.
well,
but
the
we
point
can
is
pick
the
up
vans.
those tokens.
You can get the vans.
If it explodes any further, it is unsalvageable.
Yeah, it's unsalvageable anyways. And why waste cards that we need to make the vans in order
Okay,
to try
if
to
we
mitigate
agreed
it?
we're not even trying, then I'm not going to
No, that's not what we're saying.
We're saying that if we
Well, but this is the first...
Hold on, listen to what I'm saying. If it explodes anyways, even if we put a blockade there, if it explodes again anyways, we run out of pieces and we lose.
Oh,
no
okay.
matter what. So if it explodes at all, even if we block it, that's it. The objective is over.
So the only way that we can achieve it right now is if we put those roadblocks from Sydney and pick up those 2 blue pieces before the next escalation card. That is the only way that we can achieve this objective still.
Well, I can get 2 blockades.
No, from Sydney. From Sydney. We want to put them here and pick these 2 up. You see, I understand what you're saying, where you can like put them down here, but like if you put 2 down, then it still explodes to 2 more this way, and then we're just.
Yeah, and it's also going to go into New York as well.
And we only have 4 more left.
Okay.
So the only way we're going to be able to achieve this objective is if we pick up those 2 pieces and block it from Well, we don't have to block it from expanding from Sydney again. If we can pick up those 2 pieces, then we can just park the van there.
I think so. In a team effort of Alan and Don, you guys are making a van, a neutral van.
No, we can't make. We don't have the cards for
Yeah,
neutral van.
we have the
Okay.
cards for a Soviet van, which will help us with the agent problem.
Okay, so you guys are going to be making a Soviet van.
Maybe.
Ideally.
Okay. Then I think we have Albert.
So I'm just clearing dudes down.
Yeah, I think
Okay.
just clearing dudes because we lose in 3
Yeah.
turns. Or in 4, right?
Yeah, no, that's fine. I just I wasn't sure what was higher priority trying to... Yeah.
Well, I have a question actually.
Are we trying to lose gracefully?
Do we just let it happen? Do we just end this game so we can try it again? I don't think we should.
There's not really an easy way to do that right
No.
now.
No, there is an easy way to do it.
We're already low on dudes.
There's a super easy way to tank us right now. We could just let it happen.
It sucks that we don't. It sucks that we don't have diversion in our hands, because that would make that decision a lot easier. But
We're getting a lot of instant tokens if we do that.
Yeah.
I don't see a way to do this while not because we've got to.
yeah, I think you should just go forward with damage mitigation.
Okay, so I'm doing 1, 2.
Ooh, that already has a surveillance. You should prioritize places like
Sydney's already been drawn.
Yeah.
3, 4, 5.
He's correct. Sydney has already been drawn. That's fine.
Yeah. All right.
All right, draw your cards.
Rome and the diversion.
Ooh, that's kinda
Ooh.
nice.
Okay. Now
Alright.
that changes things slightly.
Yeah, I'm still gonna try for the van though.
Which van?
The Soviet van.
Let's do threat first.
Yeah, threat first.
Yeah.
East
It's
Berlin,
an incident.
Leningrad.
Let's do the bottom.
Also an instant. So let's do East Berlin first.
Okay.
Leningrad's also an incident?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Teams compromised. That's not
We
any
don't have any
teams.
teams.
Oh, okay.
Then we need to do the one for Leningrad.
No damage, please.
Sleeper cells activate in Africa, so nothing
Nothing
happens.
happens.
Oh.
Okay.
So that was Delhi and Sao Paulo.
All right.
Fuck.
So Leningrad's already been drawn, so I can't even use. My buddy in Kiev can't even help us there.
It means that we know where to focus our efforts.
Yeah.
So Bombay, Lima.
I won't be able to make
Bombay,
the van
Lima.
now.
Yeah.
Yeah, just Bombay and Lima right now.
Yeah, so basically, I would have to go to Paris. So I reveal this to go to Paris, move to Dawn with 2 actions, and then I use. That's. The best way. Where's Pagoda? Pagoda's pretty nearby.
Oh
isn't
yeah,
it?
this song is really loud. You're right. Hold on, I'll turn it down.
Yeah. So actually, I'm gonna discard Paris because I don't think I need it. And it saves me an action, and I can get both cards this turn, so that way Dawn has her actions. So yeah, I will.
I am on the person that you can take cards from.
I will reveal Paris. I will use it then to fly to New York with 2 actions.
Okay.
And then I'll use my remaining 2 actions in order to pick up both cards from Dawn that I need.
Novosibirsk and Peking.
Yeah.
All right.
And then my next turn, I will start my turn by flying to Shanghai and making it immediately.
Okay. I wanted to catch up on chat. Apologies for ignoring you guys while we were so focused. Castian says he's not the biggest fan of veggies, so I'm looking at ways to make them more appetizing. I'm also looking into buying rice cooker. Rice cookers are awesome. Found one roast green bean and asparagus with salt, pepper, garlic, and paprika. Interesting. Salt, pepper, and garlic is a way to answer to being able to eat most things.
4, 6, 7.
Though in my house it's salt, pepper, garlic, and more garlic. I feel that. I started to boil most everything, so I'm looking for better way. Yeah, boiling is unfortunately.
What's the hand limit? 7, right?
Yes.
Damn it. I could have taken a neutral card from Dawn on my way out, but the hand limit is the problem because I need one of these cards. So I would use these to make the.
I mean, Dawn's not even gonna be there when you leave.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be there.
Yeah, never mind then.
I'm gonna go to Lima, I think.
Yeah.
I can go somewhere.
Yeah. We drew Tokyo and East Berlin, the infection one.
Mm-hmm.
Tokyo and East Berlin. All right. So where do we think is going to be drawn? Do we think Lima or
Lima and Bombay.
Well, Lima's already getting. Oh, actually.
No, we will be removing it. Bombay already has a sticker.
What's the wording on Divergent? Is it move incident tokens or remove
incident tokens?
Okay, so yeah, so it doesn't even matter exactly where they're at.
But it will still place a second incident token, which means that we would have to spend 2 of them in order to move that.
Yeah, so
yeah.
I think clearing Lima might be a higher priority.
And it puts you closer to dealing with Buenos Aires.
Mm-hmm.
Which we've already drawn, but...
Mm-hmm.
But
it'll put you in the right position when we draw the next one.
Yeah.
Is the music volume better now, by the way, or should I turn it down a little bit more? It looks like it's back where it's supposed to be now.
Nah. I mean, mitigation is the name of the game, and in terms of statistics, it's all the same. So long as it's part of the deck, it's still in there somewhere. And I think at this point, it's about turn economy, right? Mm-hmm. Which ones you can get to faster.
Yeah. Well, I can get to any of them. Because what I'm going to do is my turn is, since I'm in New York, I pick up New York. I pick up New York and I charter a flight with it. Which means I can go anywhere. Does anything happen for staying in a place
with an incident token?
Yeah.
Only if we draw a card from the bottom that says place an agent or people in or agents.
Only when incident tokens are placed.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Can you imagine if you didn't unlock the diversion card until the end of June? That would have been awful.
Yeah.
Okay, so I go to Lima then.
Sounds good.
So then, just to confirm, let me count out my turn first. So I pick up New York, because I'm debating if I can also pick up Toronto. I don't think I can, because it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, no, I have to do it like this. Well, I still have London, which gets me close to to home, so that's better. All right, so I pick up New York. I spend New York immediately. That's 2 actions, and then I can only pick up 2. That's the only thing I can do, which isn't bad. It's mitigation.
Yeah. Wait, before you see this, there is a remote chance that by being on an incident token, you'll take cover damage. When we draw the bot, if there is an outbreak and we draw the.
Well, we've removed agents from it, so we're fine.
Well, no, it's when an incident gets.
Is that one of the?
Yeah, like if you read some of them say.
None of them will outright place one. It'll place an agent.
No. What he's saying is there's one that says if you are in a location with an incident marker.
It is if you're in there, but
without
not
a
in a
safe
house.
Okay, so you're taking the risk anyways. Never mind. Yeah, that's fine.
It's a continent wide.
Yeah, and it's safe house oriented.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I remember.
Hello, flowers for Aragorn. How are you doing today, friend?
Hi, friend.
Okay, so.
Yeah, so same risk where you're at.
Yeah, so I'm already in the area.
Mm-hmm.
Question: Did you want a card?
Me?
Yes, because I can give you a card and only remove 1 agent.
If you did, then I would go over hand limit, and I'd have to discard a card anyway.
Okay, so there's no point.
So there's no point. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So we get nice. So we got Johannesburg.
Oh, that's cool.
So that's another one eliminated from Africa.
Ooh.
Okay, and we got Prague. Brandon is the last safe person.
All right, thread it up.
Lima
Cool.
Nice.
and Bombay.
That one blows up.
God damn it! It was both of them. Which one's it gonna be? Joke's on you. It's both.
Sleeper cells activate. Place one agent in every city with an instant token in North America.
Ha!
None.
Joke's on you. There's none.
Okay. My turn. Am I handling? I can go to Bombay and clear that, or
We are no longer in a position where we will draw anything that blows up.
Okay.
So it's a matter of preparing for the next escalation
Yeah.
card.
should I go to?
Yeah, I think just damage mitigation.
Okay.
Getting the ones that are at 3.
I don't think there's anything else we.
Yeah, at this
me
point.
and Brandon need to do.
Yeah,
right now.
prioritize turn economy.
Okay.
Whichever ones you can get the most
It
out of.
would be me. Well, okay. So I guess I can do. I can do a couple different things here. Should I? Okay. So one is to work on getting swapped back, so I can start dishing out cards, which would be fly here, remove one, fly back, and swap. Or here. Or I spend Bombay to build one here, fly to Bombay, and then remove 2.
You'd be able to accomplish that by doing the other thing, right? What's the difference of making a safe house there and flying that directly?
I can once per turn remove one that is adjacent. So I would be removing 2 instead of just the 1. Yeah, I guess that's also the thing.
Yeah.
Or I can remove one from here. I could go to Sao Paulo to remove that one.
You can only do your adjacent thing once per turn, right?
Yes. So probably I guess just save cards to dish them out.
Yeah.
And getting back into Washington seems like the thing that we want.
Yeah, I think removing one from Bombay and then getting back to Washington and swapping.
Yeah,
Can
I'm not
you-
seeing a good way to remove any more than.
Can you do 1, 2, 3 swap?
Yeah, I can do that instead.
I like getting a model off of this now because it has the infection cubes.
That I don't know why that's a.
Well, that way he's the one person who can remove these without taking.
That's true.
Without taking
Oh
symptoms.
yeah, you're
Without
right.
taking
Okay,
symptoms.
yeah, you make a good point.
Okay.
Yeah, that's better. Because I can also get to Karachi. Alan can also get to
Yeah,
Karachi.
I can get the Karachi.
Okay, I drew Cairo, so it is not a Soviet van for this.
Oh, thank God.
That's good.
And Tokyo, which is my third
Neutral.
neutral.
Nice.
Okay, so that means that we know that it's Khartoum,
Rome.
Lagos, or Algiers.
I think we should start prepping Brandon to make this to make the neutral van.
And Shanghai.
That's a reasonable idea.
Yeah, because he already has 3, and it'll be easier to get him cards. Then I can focus on getting the allied van ready.
It'll be hard to get him a 5th neutral card is the only problem. Okay, did you... What 2 did you draw?
Rome Infection Cube and Shanghai.
I'm half tempted to do 1, 2, 3.
Next draw is Hanoi.
I'm very worried that Rome's going to blow up,
With the outbreak. Yeah.
and that will be disastrous.
I can do that. I can fly to Rome, remove all disease cubes. I'll take some symptoms.
I mean, but your hand limit's not that important. So
I'll take
that's
1 or 3.
1. You get for 1 instance.
I believe I just take 1.
I'm pretty sure it's just 1.
When you enter a city containing 1 or more disease cubes, take a symptom card into your hand.
You'd also take one for the contamination sticker, so you'd take 2.
Well, we don't have any contamination stickers yet.
Yeah.
These are different from the contamination
Yeah,
stickers.
those are the
Oh,
contamination are the real big bad ones.
Yeah.
They look very
The
different.
ones
I don't-
where it spreads,
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
know where the stickers
So,
are, but I know it's a different one.
I can do like 1
It's like a black
to
outline.
do it. Go to Rome, just 2, 3.
I'm very worried Rome is going to blow up.
Can you remove all of them with 1 action?
395.
Because I have the
That's
experimental
right.
medicine.
Oh.
We gave
You
Albert
do take
this.
1 symptom card, though.
We gave this Albert intention. All right, Albert, what do you want? Blurred vision, weakness, slow response. I'm gonna just give you slow response time.
Okay.
Oh, wait, hold on. Lack of coordination is also a good one.
Ooh, finished watching Pointy Ball. I assume that is the sports ball, the Super Bowl, the Superb Hour.
Tomorrow.
No, it's today. It's Sunday.
Is
It's
it?
always Sunday.
Oh, it's already Sunday.
Super Bowl Sunday.
For some reason I thought it was Saturday
By
momentarily.
the way, we're in the satellite zone,
Oh, yeah, you're
so
right.
be careful in Asia, Europe, or South America.
Oh, that is
Yikes.
correct.
Yeah.
Gonna put us on the Apple TV. Hell yeah, we're gonna be on the big screen. Look, I'm on the big screen.
But you did your draws, right? Everything. You haven't drawn your cards yet.
The game is chewing on us today viciously.
Ooh, what's that?
Undocumented actions and Leningrad.
We save undocumented actions until we know what we want.
Yeah, it would save me. It would save me the difficulty of getting rid of a card now. But
Are you about to make the team?
yeah, I'm about to make the team now. But yeah, my next two actions are going to be to go to Shanghai and make the van.
I also don't think I'll be leaving Washington.
I
Yeah.
think we get rid of the
Yeah.
restriction.
The teams are really important for us right now.
And I know that like me having 3 is cool, but if Don gets one of these to Alan and I get one,
Yeah,
or
that's
if both
basically
of my
van,
turns,
right?
it would be a van.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So
The game is just
Being a douche.
brutal. Well,
Annoying.
we got 2 first turn escalations.
And
Did
cartoon.
Albert draw his cards?
yeah,
I
he
just
just
did.
did. It was
His hand.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is the first stack we've gotten into that we haven't gotten a first turn escalation.
Yeah, it's been very
Wow.
bad. All right, so my
Yeah.
first action, I'm still on Solomon. So Solomon Creve to Shanghai, to the land of the Orient, as people said in this time period. I don't really know why. So that's one. And my second action is to make the van using 4 cards.
Hooray!
So we got the Soviet van. So that's 2. My third action is going to make use Kiev, my buddy in Kiev, to mitigate this.
Good call.
And then my last action, unfortunately, I think I want to go to Karachi so I can meet up with Dawn.
Do you think
Right?
those are in the cards here?
If not, then I can use my action to move the van to Hanoi to mitigate some of that.
What am I going to Karachi for?
So we can hand me the neutral cards.
I only have 1 neutral card.
Or the allied cards.
And then I would give him 1, and he'd have 4.
I guess I could go and, well, the problem is I'd like to remove 1 from Buenos Aires.
Yeah.
So ideally what I'd like to do on my turn is move, remove. I guess then I could go to Karachi and then give you 1 card, and then on your turn you could take the rest
If you
of them.
can just, yeah. Oh, you're right.
I think we should definitely. I like that idea because he'll have all the cards he needs on his turn.
And then I'll be in Karachi and I can make it on the beginning of my turn.
I still want to remove 1 from Buenos Aires, though, because we need to make it so we don't blow up
and you
again.
can still accomplish that.
Yeah. Honestly, you just need to be there, and then even on my turn, I can take it and then build it.
Yeah, well, I can give you 1 card. You'd have to take the rest, though.
Well, he doesn't. 'Cause
I'm
giving
not
him the
there
other
right
one.
now, so you can't give it to me. I have to take it from you.
Oh. Then I remove 2 from Buenos Aires. I think that's fine.
Is that what you want?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, no. Alan hasn't drawn yet.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, I was just double
he
checking
could
with my
still draw
last
the
action.
satellite and fuck me over.
Yeah, I was double checking because I have 1 action left. I didn't know whether or not I needed to get to Karachi or if I could just switch my personas to get some more actions.
You can do that if you want.
I mean, we're prioritizing getting the vans. We need the neutral vans for those. That's kind of why I want to rush the neutral van.
Yeah, if we can somehow manage to get a neutral van out before we draw the next escalation card, that'd be rad. I don't think it's going to happen, but that'd be rad.
Yeah. So I'm going to angle for that. So I'm going to use my last action to stay on my persona and just move to Karachi in preparation for making the neutral van.
Okay, draw your cards, please.
They're
All right.
right there. They're right there.
Oh, cool. Thank you. Lima
Ooh.
and Kiev.
Ooh, okay, that means you can make the neutral van. on
And you
your
don't,
next
yeah,
turn.
and I don't,
Yeah,
you know,
you can do
you don't need
whatever
to come
you
to
want.
me.
Because I get him one.
Yeah, because he's already on the persona and gave it to me. So
Yeah.
you have your whole
And
action.
leaving me on this persona means that we are satellite proof because you won't start your turn in that area. I move you out.
Yeah.
Well, we don't. I mean, I'm starting my turn.
I know, but for the future.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah, so now Brandon just needs to hand me one of his neutral cards, and then I can make the neutral van.
Okay,
On my
so
turn.
then I'm on damage mitigation.
Yeah.
So I still take care of Buenos Aires. That's still my first thing to actually.
And I guess we're not satellite.
You can
We
can
haven't-
you do it
We
too?
have some layer of.
Maybe. That's what I'm wondering.
Yeah.
Lima is not. Is Buenos Aires? Have we drawn either of those?
I have it.
don't
Oh,
think
no,
so.
no, that's Bombay. I thought we drew Buenos Aires card.
I think.
And it's not in the discard pile.
I don't have it.
That's okay. That's okay. It's fine. Okay, so I go to Buenos Aires. I remove 1, so that's 2 actions, and then the only place I could go to Johannesburg or London, or Karachi. Those are the 3 places I can go, and I only have 2 actions left.
Yeah, I don't think there's a good way to.
I think I pick up 1 more piece and I end in Karachi.
That way we can saddle up Alan to see what he wants based off of what you draw.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
will.
we can still do the allied card transfer.
Exactly.
Yeah. Once
exactly.
I make the van.
Well, it also puts me in a safe house.
Yeah.
That's the big one.
A safe house, and not in South America, because I probably have no, I don't have it in my
Yeah.
I have 4 allied cards
shit.
now though,
Hey.
so I'm damn close. I could swap personas, and you have an allied card, don't you?
Yeah, he
Yes, I
does.
do.
I could swap personas, take your allied card, and make the van on my
Do you have
turn.
the actions?
Well, assuming Alan stays there and...
I will stay there. I will stay there
Yeah.
if that's the plan.
Of course. Okay.
Yeah, so at the beginning, your first action would be to
So
switch.
it's swap, take,
Mhm.
Build. Yeah.
and then I
we have-
can do.
Well,
one
you'll
more
have to
thing.
fly to Washington.
Why do I have to fly to Washington?
You have to build the base in the.
Oh, it has to be a matching...
Yeah, the right.
Okay, I swap, take, fly
Yeah.
using my Visa to Washington build.
Yeah.
I
Alright.
still get it next turn.
All right. Cool.
All right, we're doing a little bit better. If we don't draw the escalation,
Well, you just drew your thing. Did you draw your threats?
no, I can't reach the threats.
Throw it up.
Los
Let's
Angeles,
play this wrong.
Madrid.
What the
Oh, bad
saving
idea.
grace is that now we're in the new deck, so now things aren't outbreaking as much.
That's quite nice.
Yeah. Okay.
Got it.
Random.
Oof, oof, oof. Okay,
We still know what it's going to be though, because this isn't new. This is just from the
Yeah.
beginning. So the next draw is Leopoldville, Santiago, and Algiers.
so I'm
These
gonna
next
send
3,
this
but-
over to Alan.
Yeah.
First action. We have 3 that we can clear with this van. Which one do you want? These 2 will cost me a couple extra. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
I
6.
think turn
Like,
economy
this
is
costs
the name
2.
of the game here.
I don't have anything else to do.
Well, Albert, do you want to go anywhere? Because me and Don need to stay here, but Albert can move.
I can get you to another safe house and then just clear Hanoi.
The 2 of us have to stay here.
Well, no.
Albert,
You're talking
yeah.
to me.
Yeah.
I'm kind of just on general damage control.
To be on, yeah, okay. Where do you want to be in as for damage control?
I guess if I can get to that safe house.
Yeah, sure. 1, 2, 3. It takes 2 of my actions, but that's all right. And then I move for my last action.
Yeah, that's fine.
Mm-hmm.
You could very well draw the escalation here.
I mean, I'm probably gonna draw both satellite and escalation.
That'd be hilarious.
Oh.
You didn't.
Oh, I drew another neutral.
Neutral.
Interesting.
Hey, it's Africa too.
I have
Another neutral.
2 Africas.
That narrows it down.
We know where it
I
is.
know where it is.
It's an
It's in
allied bid.
Algiers.
Yeah.
Cool.
That's the
We
first
don't
time that's
even-
happened.
We don't even need the neutral van anymore, really.
Well,
We need it for
need it
this
that
and also the.
and the mitigation.
But I only need one of those boys to do it.
You know what I
and
just realized too?
We're
Can
gonna
you-
make this.
Well, hold
fucking
on. Can you place a token if an allied if a van's already there?
No.
So then, in that case, if we can figure out where it's going, if we can just leave it in Hanoi, even if it outbreaks, it can't be placed in Hanoi. 'Cause
We only
we're-
have so many tokens.
Yeah.
No, because we're baby guarding it, right?
Well, no. We're gonna lose because we run out of tokens.
Oh yeah.
Well,
We won't lose this
yeah, it's
turn.
gonna be
we
1,
can
2,
still do
3.
this.
Yeah, we'll get 3 because that
Yeah.
it's
And we
gonna
have
be.
there's 4 of them. Can we put those
Oh,
back so we
sorry.
can see how many there are?
Yeah, so we'd place 1 in New York, 1 in Bombay, 1 in Bangkok, 1 in Saigon. And then this one will be blocked because it's because there's a van on it.
and then one in New York. So
Yeah,
we
that's-
would
And
not
it's
be able
4
to
total.
That's
yeah.
4 total. So that would be absolutely so we can
It's
survive
3
1.
over here.
Yeah.
But then after that, we're gonna have to spend the vans to help mitigate that.
Yes, but
But we're in a position where we can do that.
it's
Yeah,
not a
it's
failure
possible.
yet.
Mhm.
It's not a failure yet. We could still do this. We could still pull it out.
Oh god, we'll just clink it so hard
Now
right
that
now.
being said, we're halfway through the game right now.
Mhm.
We're making good time. We have the
Yeah.
Soviet van. We're about to get a neutral van.
And
We
we're-
need an ally. I'm about to make an allied van.
Yeah, so
So
we It's
in a good
possible.
position.
I'd also like to point out this is an arrogance. We're not us being arrogant. So don't punish us anymore.
Game, please, I'm not being arrogant.
Okay. So
We
right.
still need to take care of Bombay, Sydney, and whatever that neutral
Did
one is.
I draw threats yet?
No.
Okay. Leopoldsville and Santiago.
Being in the new zone's so nice.
It's Algiers. It's not new.
Well, okay.
We're still catching up to the first draw.
Yeah.
The next draw is Algiers and something new.
I'm gonna grab it.
Unless we
Okay.
get the escalation card, which we are probably getting.
Yeah, Algiers looks like it's in a nice toasty spot. So
Yeah, it's almost the opposite considering we were discussing tanking the game earlier. You're right.
yeah,
I'm
right.
considering doing. Oh, I get a turn.
I can deal with that one if it's possible. If you can deal with this one because I can't deal with that one on my turn. Because on my turn I'll make the van and I got one movement.
I can swap.
Yeah, because
That's useful.
You should pick up a piece if you can, Alan. When you make the van and then move the van to pick up the pieces, the chase pieces.
Yeah. You know what? Never mind. Yeah, you can deal with
That's
that.
big plays. That's
Because
big brain.
I'm gonna be making the van and then I will move both. I'll move them over here to remove those two.
Yeah,
So
buddy.
that's all four of my
Unless
actions.
if Albert draws the escalation,
In which case, I still need to do
you
that.
still need to move.
Yeah, I still need to do that.
So I can potentially put down some roadblocks right now to mitigate how many of these we use.
Where would you want to place it?
One blocking Saigon would be pretty good.
Yeah,
I
block Saigon if you
swap.
can.
Because then all these can be handled by the neutral van.
Yeah.
I swap. I fly to Saigon, place a roadblock.
How do you fly to Saigon?
You got the card. Oh.
I discard a card.
Oh.
Yeah, it's the one where as long as he's in a save house, he can fly anywhere.
Oh, Alan has.
Okay.
That's what I'm thinking of.
So one fly to Saigon.
And then I have one extra turn. I go back to here, I guess.
It's
Not
neat.
a
It's
safe
safe.
house.
I
Yeah.
remove these cans after every stream.
Yeah, it is set in the 50s or 60s.
Want that fancy so badly. We've got plenty. Come get one. We just bought one of those big old 36 ones from Costco.
That would be breaking quarantine. Don't come get one.
Okay, I'll leave it outside. We'll
So
drop it.
I don't know. What do we
It
think?
does. You
Well-
were correct though. I hadn't noticed that it did look like one of the missile ones.
Damn you guys.
There's two possibilities. You draw the escalation or you don't. If you draw the escalation, in which case putting down the Saigon means that the neutral van can handle everything. If you don't, then I make the van and I deal with Jakarta and Manila, and it's kind of contained up towards Sydney.
50-50,
Yeah.
Yeah, and if that's the case, the biggest thing is that I won't be able to deal with what is that? Bombay with the van because I'm going through it in order to deal with Jakarta. So Bombay is still in danger.
Yeah, but if it gets to my turn, I just drive it.
I can.
Yeah.
Okay. Here's what I'll do. I'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
How do you? Oh,
He has two
Yeah, he's-
stocked up.
He's banked.
nice.
Good shit.
Rome
That
or
was a good
Istanbul?
I think Rome's kind of a shit show, so it's easier to pick up cards from Istanbul.
Well,
Well, not that it's like a big difference, but it also is closer to Karachi.
Yeah.
But then Rome's bigger.
You could also discard one of these.
oh, you don't need a Soviet then because we
Yeah.
already have one. Get rid of the Soviet stuff.
Discard these for mine.
Wait, what?
Oh wait, no, I have to discard an allied card.
Why?
Because
Oh, I see.
Oh,
whatever, doesn't matter.
I'm actually gonna grab that and add it to the pile.
Oh, thank you.
The
Done.
true pile.
Then I draw my city cards. Atlanta.
You got a
And
lot
the
of
escalation card.
North America.
hey,
Escalation
there it
card.
is.
Okay, placing pursuit tokens.
Yeah, that saved
We
us.
have one extra.
Cool.
But I'd like to point out we could draw it again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Because
Allen's removing a bunch.
Leopoldville is the bad time place.
oh,
That's fun.
That place kind of sucks.
Yeah.
we already had Leopold.
So
We had the
places
stick
that
one.
are at risk is
Oh, but
Sydney,
thought we had
Tokyo,
something
and Leopoldville. Everything else is okay.
Sorry, what? Oh, Tokyo, Sydney.
Leopoldville. And the deck is sizable, so statistics are on our side.
And we have diversion available.
Yeah.
Can we have multiple hands on this deck?
Yes, we should. Just want to make sure they're all right side up.
This song has gotten weirdly loud. There we go.
All right, I have done my work on it. Or I was supposed to hand it down, put it on the line. Albert, just do a little diddle do.
Diddle it.
Diddle it, Albert.
I need to stop closing this so I stop clicking it. I'm trying to like remove it quietly.
Here you go. Your music player is sad. You're ignoring it.
It's true. It's trying to get the attention. Can you hear me, guys? What if I play a ladder? Guys?
Guys.
Guys!
All right.
Okay.
I'm just being thorough with mine.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Draw the 3, actually.
Yeah. Los Angeles.
That's nice.
That's okay. Leopoldville blows up. And Lima is okay.
All right. The incident. You want to read it or should I?
It's okay for now.
It's yours, technically.
Oh no, it's Albert's actually.
Oh.
Sleeper cells activate. Place an agent in every city with 1 or more instant tokens in Africa.
Oh, that makes it.
That makes the second one.
Yeah.
I don't think we draw one for this.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, we don't draw.
We do not.
We don't draw a card. For
Yeah.
Yeah. I noticed that too, and I was like, that's the bad side.
That's annoying.
Yeah, but we have divergence, so we can save some of this, and so long as we don't end up placing how many more incident?
2.
We only have 2.
Where's the other one?
Albert has it in his hand.
It's one we place one when we don't have one.
Okay. I would like to be able to see it.
Okay.
All right, my turn. First action is just to make the van.
Woo!
So we finally got that neutral van. So that's 1.
Drive that sweet whoop.
Don, do I need? You're gonna be taking this card from me, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I just need to stay here. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
Woo!
And that removes all 3 of those.
Yeah, all 3 of those.
Yep.
Back down to 3.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so and that's all my actions. That's all 4 of my actions.
Draw your card.
So I'm gonna draw my card.
I swear to God, if Alan draws the escalation
Well,
card...
he's one's the satellite.
Yeah, one's
Oh, it is the
satellite
satellite.
over Asia. No one's in Asia.
Albert
Oh.
is, but I will save him.
Okay. And then the last one is going to be Jakarta in the Pacific Rim.
Oh, I should stop fiddling with them.
All right, cool.
Regular.
Satellite time. I forgot about the satellite. Thank you for reminding me.
I mean, it was the
Oh
last
no, that
card.
wasn't it. That wasn't this.
Oh,
that was my hand.
Sorry.
2, 3. All right, so we have drawn Algiers.
Okay.
Algiers? Oh, that Algiers.
Yeah, Kolkata
Oh.
Wait, what? Oh, okay, that's why.
and Toronto.
Okay.
New stuff. All right. All right.
How?
Oh,
Wait, we didn't put these on
Oh.
top.
Oh.
Yeah, I was about to say Algiers doesn't make any sense because we hadn't drawn it yet. God damn it!
we were so focused on the deck that.
All right, I'm gonna fix this then. Hold on, we gotta make sure Algiers is on top because we knew that one was the top one because we were keeping track.
Yeah.
I'm gonna reshuffle all of this.
This is the deck that we did. Someone put it on this side, which is
Yeah.
why.
Yeah, I handed it back over there because I couldn't reach it, so somebody put it over there. I don't know who it was. It's
Wait.
not me though. Not me.
What was the last 3 drawn?
It was.
Los Angeles, Lima, and Leopoldville.
Okay, yeah, because there we go.
Those should be in the discard.
Yeah,
Yeah, I handed them face up on top of the rest of the deck.
that's why.
Flip that back upside down. We know that one's at the top already. Like, that was something we already knew because
Okay.
of keeping track.
Okay.
Redraw, please. Don't
All
hurt.
right. So we have Bad Santiago,
Okay.
Tokyo, that blows up,
Oof.
and Bad Leopoldville. All right. Let's see what happens.
All right, what are the cities with 3 right now? Los Angeles?
Sydney.
Los Angeles, Lima, Sydney. Okay.
Yeah, I think Lima and I think Sydney and Los Angeles are the only ones that haven't been drawn yet.
Algiers and Tokyo. Oh, I'm trying to find. I want to double check how many.
That's Leopoldville.
You're right. I want to know all of the ones with 3 so I can check which ones haven't been
Yeah.
drawn.
The incident we have drawn is Safe House Compromise. Remove 1 safe house in the Pacific Rim. So we're
We
safe
don't have
from
it.
that one.
We've already
Okay.
drawn Tokyo.
I just did it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So that means the only one with 3 that hasn't been drawn yet should be Sydney.
Yes.
And all of our incident tokens are out.
Yeah, so we got to deal with Sydney.
Have to.
Yeah.
And it is Dawn's turn.
Did you draw your player cards as well?
Yes.
Yeah, I drew.
Right.
Yeah.
We are also in the position where we could get the escalation again.
Mm-hmm. So we need to deal with Sydney as soon as possible.
Oh.
Either I deal with Sydney or I get the van out.
I think we should go for the Hail Mary, get the van out, and get it.
We can get the van and Brandon can move it on his turn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If we draw Sydney now, we lose. The game ends.
Yeah.
I
Statistics were on our
think
side.
we
There was a
have to-
big.
I think we use diversion now just in case.
That's a good point.
Oh yeah, because there's not any more that can go out anyway. So
Yeah.
use diversion now. before we do
Tokyo is a
anything
good
else.
one. Lima's a good one for the same reason. And either Bombay or East Berlin, but East Berlin sucks. So,
Yeah, East Berlin sucks. Leave East Berlin.
yeah. Sorry, Leopoldville.
Yeah.
It only gets one though.
Yeah.
Wait, why don't you put it on? Oh, it doesn't really matter because it does whatever. Yeah.
Moscow's cut.
All right. So there's that.
Okay.
Wait a second. Hold on.
It's also Dawn's
Leopoldville
turn,
did come out again.
That was the bad Leopoldville. That was the.
Are you sure? Because
Yeah, it was
no, we had to put another one of those out, but we couldn't have drawn it.
Right here.
It was from the incident.
It was the bottom.
Oh.
It was the
Okay.
draw from the bottom.
Yeah, and I drew Leopold.
Mm-hmm.
And I just drew the
You did draw
the infection card.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So, what are our odds of drawing Sydney right now?
Yeah, how many cards are on the stack that we know?
We low, but like I
It's
mean,
still an
we have
option, yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 cards that are in that top
You
stack.
know?
It's 1 and 3. About.
Yeah.
Margaret?
Do we Hail Mary it and try to be like, do we? Because if we Hail Mary it and we don't succeed, then we fail and then we restart the month, or we don't restart, but we or or we try to keep this going by sending Dawn over. Actually, I don't even think she can. Well, I guess you use one of these cards, which doesn't. We don't want to do that.
There's Prague.
I think we make the van.
I think we make the van as well.
I think we have to play the odds here.
Well, you can still make the van. Hold on. You take a card from me, make the van, pick up.
I can't make the van there.
Oh, that's right. You have to fly to New York or fly to Washington.
Fuck it. Yeah,
Oh.
just make the van.
I say we make the van,
Okay.
and just hope that Brandon can deal with Sydney.
Yeah, I can do that.
He can get the van to Sydney.
Yeah, I just do
But
that.
it's a matter of if I draw Sydney, we lose.
Well, hold on. Brandon, can you deal with Sydney without
The
the
van's
van?
gonna be out. Why
It's
can't you just
very,
move the van
very
out?
bad.
It's just 1, 2, 3.
If I have to do it without a van, it's gonna be bad.
Yeah.
It will be
Okay.
very, very inefficient. It will waste a lot of my turns. It will get me away
Yeah,
from
okay.
Washington and potentially.
Yeah. With
yeah.
that in consideration, I highly recommend that we go do the just make the van.
Yeah. We're watching you, Pandemic. Do you really want to fuck us over again after your, I want to say 4 streak of giving us first turn escalations? Again?
Yeah, I'm thinking it's
watching
4.
Which is
I
like-
think I have to get the
pretty
van
nuts,
out.
though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So I take.
Saigon.
That puts me at 7 cards, which is hand limit. So I take it. I
Fly?
fly to Washington.
Do you have to swap? No? Cool.
No, I had swapped before.
You build, it removes a token.
Wait, no, I did. Sorry, I swapped in the beginning. I forgot.
Oh.
I swap. I take the card. I fly to Washington. I make the van.
Okay, which
And it-
still removes it.
It gives us a token as well.
Yeah.
But if I draw Sydney here, it won't matter.
Yes.
So we need to get rid of all of these cats. Well, one of them's Washington, so I can pick that up again.
Yeah, I feel like even if we draw Sydney here anyway, and we had sent you to go deal with it, we were gonna lose.
Yeah, we at this point we're living on borrowed time. Like the game was against us from the very
Yeah.
beginning.
We got Hanoi and Calcutta.
All right, 3 threats ready.
No, can I pray, please?
Okay.
I'm not religious anymore, but can I pray?
All right, start your pray. If I don't like where it's going,
Our
I'm gonna start
Jesus.
drawing more cards.
Our in Jesus,
The only God we
please,
pray to is Pal.
pal, protect us. Let your fluff in nature imbibe me. All right, good. Rome.
Any last words?
I don't know. Orange Jesus has already cast the die.
I
I
have the
think.
meme ready to hit wasted.
All right.
Fuck you, pandemic.
Oh, Shanghai. Yes.
Okay. Cool. Cool. Very cool.
All right, I'm on it.
Oh my god.
First turn. 1, 2, 3.
Nice.
Second turn.
Oh, that also removes the token.
Yeah, it does. It removes these. Oh no.
No, because it doesn't chop with those.
No, it does.
No, mine does not.
Oh,
move
yeah,
it
you're
through
right.
it. But I could just keep moving it.
I mean, you can
wanna
move the
spend 3
neutral
actions.
van once.
That's a good get.
I mean, like, if you want to just spend all of your turns on moving the van, you can.
Hold on. Let's start getting the vans to where they ultimately
you need to save Albert.
Oh, yes.
2.
So you got, like, one more.
So that was 1,
2,
2, 3. Yeah, so you have one more action.
I don't anticipate we're going to be finishing any of these objectives by the time my turn rolls around again.
You should move this to deal with Tokyo.
I like that, but what I like a little bit better is to move this back. Oh wait, no, it has to stay there.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Los Angeles is pretty nasty too.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But we've already drawn Los Angeles. I think.
Okay, that's
Yes.
pretty good.
Cool.
Yeah, that's really good. We've dealt with all of the tokens here, and now all of their now we're in the end game, boys.
Show me
And Don.
one more
It's gonna be the fucking escalation.
neutral oil. Yay! I can make another
Nice.
van and satellite.
Hey!
Okay.
Of things
Okay.
to draw, that's not that bad.
Okay. I get my token.
No, he hasn't drawn his
Oh,
3.
you're right. I don't think this can end the game, though.
Cartoon.
No.
No, but it still matters.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Khartoum.
Leningrad, which is
it's also toasty.
terrible, and Madrid.
Albert, may I recommend saving one of your actions to move the van from Sydney to Los Angeles?
Oh, well, I'm trying to think of, like, what can I do right now? Like, I can sweep up, like, 4 of these.
Yeah.
I don't think that's as important as what Leopoldville? What
It's neutral.
neutral?
He
That's
can't
impossible.
get
Yeah, that's
there.
annoying. Unless you can
Um,
get there and fly it over personally.
Where's Leopoldville?
Leopoldville's way over there, and Tokyo's right here.
Well, no, I can't. Because the character that has the most mobility is the clinic planner, which doesn't move the van with him.
And you're
You
not
also
on
get
it right now,
a
are
you also
you?
get a little token if you haven't.
Yeah.
Oh,
I got it.
Sweet.
Wait. You could.
So it would be because you would fly to Atlanta and then fly directly to Leopoldville.
Oh.
Take
Yeah,
another
so you
think
go,
about
so
it.
you move, change personas, go to Tokyo
Why would he need to change personas?
because the only he's already on the persona that can transport crew. Move
which,
to Tokyo, fly to Atlanta, fly directly to Leopoldville, and then you have one extra action to
Why
move
Leopoldville?
Huh?
Why Leopoldville?
because it has
Sorry.
3.
The other one that has 3 is Lima.
You're right. I was thinking more on terms of trying to get towards an objective.
Oh,
If we can clean things up a little bit, then the objectives will come quickly, I think.
yeah, because Brandon can move.
Hold
every-
on.
If,
We have like 2, maybe 3 rounds left.
Yeah.
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 If that's the case, you could still.
Like, I can get 4 of 1, 2, 3. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. I can do all of these.
Yeah, you can.
That would complete one objective.
I can complete an objective.
Is there a way you can try to end it on the?
I would end in New York.
There's no way.
That's
to
okay.
do it in LA.
It completes the objective.
1, 2.
Like,
And it's close enough to LA that, in theory, if you needed to on your turn, Alan, you could move it to LA.
Wait,
Or if we
how?
wanted to end
the
the-
math doesn't work out. Do the movements again.
I've got the
One-
token.
No. Do it again.
Oh,
1,
yeah.
2, 3,
no,
4, 5.
it connects in Los Angeles.
LA, yeah.
Oh, you're right.
That's because you can't get all of these. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4,
Oh.
5, or because there's no.
I mean, then you could go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, and you can still
Oh,
deal with that. And
that's
there's
pretty-
one left,
good.
but
That's pretty good.
Or he just moves it to LA and we slowly take care of that.
I like getting it here because,
It guarantees that one objective is done.
That's a good idea. at the very
and
least.
if it gets to my turn, we bug the control
Oh.
center.
Oh, sorry.
We don't know if... We don't know if you're going to leave it there yet.
Yeah. Other than that, you can try to get the neutral van over to where it needs
We
to
need
be.
the allied van. But if the allied van's around here, I
Yeah,
go
yeah,
here
you
and
can
I
move it.
acquire target to finish. So
In that
my
case,
next
you
turn-
can still fly it over to Lima, because at this point, Leopoldville is already getting a surveillance. Lima is still at
Oh.
risk, so you can still move that one and save Lima.
We can't place any more escalation. We can't place any more of the tokens. So we need to prioritize clearing stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I think you put this
I'll
van here
Do
and then fly that one over,
1,
yeah.
2 to go here. Discard it, which is 3.
Mhm.
Then what do you do with the last action, I guess?
I can do 4 or 5.
Or you could move the Soviet van.
Ooh,
To just clear Shanghai.
clear Shanghai.
It's not great, but it puts it in a better position to start moving back toward
1,
Leningrad.
2, 3, 1, 2, yeah.
I mean, I can get it as close as possible. I can do 1, 2. It's not a great use of my token.
No, I think that we
Yeah,
should
sure.
just move it there
And you save your
one
token.
In which
Yeah.
case, I still don't have anything that I can do with my turn. I can just blitz it to Leningrad.
Or finish these. Either one.
I am worried that we're going to lose to placing the incident markers.
Yeah.
We have to not do that.
Yep, so I do want... These all get removed.
Oh.
Those get removed. That's good. That's a good get.
Yeah.
That's a ding dang good get. Okay, but you could draw the escalation card here, and that could.
Yeah.
Yep, there it is.
Okay.
That could end the game. We don't know.
Okay, that doesn't get placed, but this one does. So we only had one of those.
That's okay.
Oh wait, no, and in Washington.
That's fine.
But they're
Washington should have already had one. Why did I get? Oh, because I placed the van.
Yeah,
there.
you placed the van there.
Riyadh.
all... Okay.
Wait, yeah. And then everyone got to get their juju on this one. I'm not gonna be blamed for having RNGs that spite me. Jared's asking, anybody have any symptoms?
I've got
Albert,
Already, yeah.
yeah. Albert has the one.
Did we move this already?
Nope.
Okay.
What are our danger zones? Oh, Riyadh, Leopoldville, and
Leopoldville.
Leningrad.
Yep.
Just gonna do
Three is
the
not good. We cleared out 2 of them just in time, though.
destiny cut. Alright, if we draw any one of those, game's over.
Yeah.
And we won't have finished any objectives.
I mean, yeah.
Failure sucked, but there was no way. There was no way that it
Destiny
was
cut it
possible.
again.
Destiny cut. Okay. There was no way we were gonna win it with the first turn, and it was just like, nah.
Yeah.
Technically, these are mine. I'll do it in order. Madrid, infection card.
That's okay. That's fine. That's fine.
Lima.
Oh, thank God. Oh, Albert
Last
saved it.
words.
Riyadh.
GG.
Ah, there we go. That's game.
All right, that ends the game. We lost.
Cool.
Damn. God, there was no way. There was no way we were gonna be able to like.
I feel good though. We were real close at the end.
We were
able to salvage most of it.
And of course, it was fucking Riyadh too.
Yeah.
That means it was
Yeah.
not meant to be, because that was the one that we had just drawn from the bottom of the deck.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like there was nothing we could have done to mitigate that in the slightest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's such bullshit. Honestly, however dumb I think it is, I think that you should not be able to draw the last card that you just drew. I don't think it should be shuffled back into the top.
Yeah.
No.
That's always been like the really like annoying thing, because it's like you can do your dangest to prevent
But there's-
everything, and
There's
then it's
always
like,
gonna be one.
well, there's always this one. As if I don't have enough problems dealing with like the ones
Yeah.
already.
Yeah.
It's like,
All right. Cool.
because I guess like the argument for like why it punishes you for that is that you let it happen, you let it sit for too long. It's like, wait, but we just played it.
Sorry for caption about losing in life.
Okay.
All right, so we only place 2 of these bad things.
We gotta take care of these first.
Yeah.
I'm going to just clear the board of the non-stain pieces.
Alright, so just to review the order of what we have to do. This fucking sucks. I hate this.
I-
Evaluate the objectives and, yeah. And do the debrief first.
I think that next time, every time we draw, like it's literally on top. We should just be like, this is mulligan, guys. Just chat. This doesn't have this have to go on the VOD.
If we start the next game and we draw the escalation card in the first hand, I do vote that we reset it, because this has happened to us too many times for it to be statistically fair.
Yeah, it's 5 times in a row.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I digress. So, all right, 125.
These don't matter.
I don't think the surveillance tokens matter.
The ones that are still there do.
Oh, they do?
Or wait, what do you mean surveillance?
I mean the little
satellite.
Yeah, the satellites do not matter.
Satellite tokens.
Another control center completed without a bug. The satellite will be able to track your movements in Africa. So put the control center token.
It was going to be like that anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that one's not the end of the world. The other ones though suck.
Yeah, I'm assuming that this bug is going to be the same thing. We're going to need two neutral vans.
Yeah.
Unless they change, if they give us another chance. They might not.
Let me go get the Africa card.
Will this button help fix the rigness of this game? Yeah, thank you. You know what? We need to make a button to give tithing to the RNG.
Oh wait, hold on! I forgot to do. Oh, God damn it! The wasted meme broke again. All right, fine. Math will have to do instead. I don't know why the wasted meme keeps breaking. Everything else works fine, but wasted doesn't sometimes. Hold on, can I even trigger it from here?
We need to have a button to give tithes to RNGesus. I feel like our community needs to pay their blanky butts as tithing.
Okay. 219.
Snibble the cards.
Damn.
Yeah.
Sabik got to the target first, leaving a body in a gruesome state. Local authorities were not alerted this time, but Sabik may have other targets. No further information. And 112.
Oh, this one stays. Sorry. Just gotta sneak by, hand these on to Alan. These are more green. Oh, are these all the sick ones? Oh no, these are not.
The defector, a botanist who contracts with the CIA, escaped. Her colleagues indicated that she was troubled after accidentally receiving CIA documents. She took her research and ran, but you discover that her spouse was unable to flee with her. They're in hiding at the moment, but may surface again soon. Remove all pursuit and checkpoint tokens from her. Okay, I think we're gonna have to find her husband.
Yeah.
Or her spouse, rather, gender neutral. Or her wife. Or her non-gendered significant other. Okay, that sucks. Alright, so we failed. Evaluated as failing.
Thanks,
Check
game.
cities. Yeah. Check the cities. Add contamination stickers. Doesn't happen.
Not in the 60s, it's husband. Yeah.
You don't know that.
Yeah.
You don't know that.
Unfortunately, in America was a weird place. Yeah, actually, there's probably while you do that, like I was so happy with myself with what I did in Crusader Kings by making a religion that was basically all gay.
Yeah.
I was like, yes, yes.
Alright,
please.
check legacy deck is after we take care of this. So we do the legacy deck before we do budget stuff, by the way. Alright, so these two we're going to be able to try again. The control center is going to be doing something else.
Crusader Kings 3 is the one that most recently came out, so I don't think there is a Crusader Kings 4 yet.
Right now, open the following doors: T, 37, 25, and 30.
You're going to have to tell me those again in a second.
T.
Okay.
37. And did you say
There was 4 of them, I thought.
25 and 30.
Okay.
Magic Moose Moo, how are
Let's get
you?
30s.
Like that.
Hello! And hello,
Endwalker
Blackstertron, and
conference.
hello, Time Roller. How are you guys doing today?
What's the Endwalker conference? Is that?
It's the Final Fantasy.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Oh, fuck yeah, look at these.
Oh, great! More counter surveillance.
Oh, look at this!
Nice.
Shortwave radio. You may do the identify target action regardless of any safe house.
Oh!
It only costs 1, 2. Cobbler, as an action, discard 3 city cards of the same affiliation to change a team in the Cobbler city to the affiliation of the cards.
Interesting.
Interesting.
Alright, we have the disable satellite action, so everybody give me these things.
Oh,
Yes.
nice.
Ha!
If in a city with a control center that contains a bug sticker, return that region's satellite token to the reserve for the remainder of this game.
Oh, that's actually very manageable.
Do we just do it? No,
Yeah.
discard in the city.
Actually,
yeah.
you know
it doesn't
what?
discard anything. It doesn't take an. It
No.
does take an action. It does take an action.
The satellite card, now with that in play, the satellite card now becomes an extra turn
Yes.
Yes.
for the game, which makes the game a little bit easier for us.
Yes.
That's
Because
good.
we
That's
have the
fun. Yeah,
bugs.
that's because of bugs.
Man, the Endwalker conference though, dude, I am super hype. We would like to avoid talking about too many spoilers on stream, just because there are people.
Yeah, let me spoil everything. I didn't watch it. Did you know that they're going to be adding a new a new crafting class? And
Don't joke about that.
That's going to be
Rocket Thin Eyes.
Listen, you joke about that.
It's going to be
You
related.
joke about that.
It's going to be related to Carapace armor crafting.
You joke about that. But they are kind of adding a new crafter through shenaniganery.
It's going to be specialized in making little carapace shields and stuff.
How is this going to affect the economy?
You can make little bug carapace fish hooks.
Oh man, if they made like, well, I guess Goldsmith is Mammotheer class, but like.
Goldsmith is Mammoth's the class.
And they're adding a new class that's just called Nuke. You do nothing, but your teammates carry you around and throw you at the boss.
Did you mean Blue Mage?
That's it. That's Blue Mage.
Blue Mage.
All right, I'm gonna go blow up, and then you guys clean up.
Yeah.
If you received a failing evaluation for the first half of the month, read debrief 108.
Yeah, we're also catching up with the chat. Give us a second.
Yeah, but it's nice to prep it. At the very least, we should probably just like get them ready so we can all do. I was excited to have the data center played.
Are they making changes to the data center? You said 108. Sorry, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't realize they were playing with the data centers. I did not see that. That'll be cool. We all know that Unholy, Unswolly, if you may, Mickey, who can said Lore Master be ascended, does not exist as any gender other than Mickey, right? He's also being added to the game, you're correct. Bought a 5-second Super Bowl ad to celebrate GameStop. That's hilarious. Okay. The effort is appreciated, but you're falling short. Fix what you can. If you'd failed the objective bug the control center, which we obviously did, we wouldn't have been able to read this otherwise. Destroy it and replace it with card 67 in the operations deck for the second half of the month. If you succeed with that objective, mark it as complete and start of the next game as normal.
Alright, 67. Acquired target in the city containing an African control center of 2 active teams at the same time.
Nice.
Yep.
Do we need the card for it underneath it?
No.
No, because we know where it is.
Yeah, we know where it's at. That's a bit rough, but
Was that it?
That's it. That's the whole
Okay.
thing.
no.
So we still have a chance to do both of these.
Yes. Well, because these ones have the two failed first half and failed second half.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Are we doing a second game today?
I don't know.
We don't have time. We only got an hour.
Yeah, we still have a full hour. That's a really long
Unless
time.
you want to go late.
My
But,
problem is I have a little bit of homework to finish
Same.
tonight.
I have some, but it's not detailed tomorrow. I just don't want to like squish it all in one day.
I have an assignment that's due at 11, which will be super quick.
Yeah.
We still need to spend budget though.
Well, it'll be super fast.
Yeah, I'm fine with just chatting until that, and then we close this out.
Well, we got budget to spend. We got 4 points.
Yeah.
We got new shit. To
New
look at.
upgrades.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
this is.
It included the phrase, who knows, maybe we'll be the reason finance textbooks have to add a chapter on tendies? Like chicken tendies?
Yeah, on tendies.
Tendy money.
Ooh, testing Gross data center play. That's exciting. That'll be really complicated, though.
So, what could be useful is we can spend some points to break up
7 now.
this block of surveillance. We could like
It's
put
not our fault.
put a counter surveillance in Novosibirsk,
That'd be very good.
Warsaw, Kiev, Istanbul, Prague. Just like break this up a little bit.
If we had placed any safe houses, I would be like, we need a new safe house.
But we never
But
did.
we didn't place any
Yeah.
safe houses.
Yeah, I thought about adding one in Bombay, but it's like it's too close proximity to Karachi to be considered.
Yeah. Well, what are the new ones? We have the
Shortwave radio. You may do the identify target city action from any safe house, regardless of region. So
that might be useful
to find
on
more
me.
bugs.
Yeah,
We've
because
been doing identify target wrong.
no, it's to find if we because we know it was here because we drew all the other cards.
Yeah.
But if we only drew 3 and the last 2 are the last 2 bottom ones.
And I have been going to the
Identify
region.
target
Yeah.
city action.
Yeah.
I see it. Sorry, I started choking on my spit.
Yeah.
And then Cobbler's interesting. Cost 2. As an action, discard 3 city cards of the same affiliation to change a team in this Cobbler's city. To swap the team to whatever cards you drew.
That's going to be super useful because once we do the one where it's 3, we no longer need like the Soviet van, and we can swap it.
Or it means that we can rush whatever van we can and change it
Later on.
retroactively.
Yeah.
Yeah. If we were
Cobbler
gonna-
is interesting.
if we were
I
gonna
think
do that-
Cobbler's pretty good.
we put that on somebody in Karachi or Washington.
I think it should go on you because this last spot it should I should reserve it for the locate target because I'm the one that just reveals rather than discards.
The shortwave radio.
Yeah, the shortwave radio, and I only have 1 spot left.
Or I could go on me,
What the?
Cobbler.
But
'Cause
that,
that-
you have to be in that city. Oh
No,
no,
I
the
don't.
van just has to be in the
Yeah.
city. Discard 3 cards of the same affiliation to change.
Yeah.
So you'd want to put it somewhere centrally located.
And then all I have to do, because I'm already set to be like, change up, you're heading out now.
But it means that you have to have 3 cards of the same affiliation and discard those cards.
Yeah, this is true too. Which happens rarely. But I mean, if you want to put it on someone, it doesn't. I don't care. I just wanted to put that out there.
I don't know.
We have other authorization ones. As an action, you may remove all agents from a city containing an active team, which is interesting, but seems too costly for what it gives.
I don't know. I think putting that one on you is really good.
Yeah.
For those times when you have to move them like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, to get Sydney and LA to do that.
Mhm.
Authorization code 4005. As an action, discard a city card to move a team to the mentioned city. It's 2. I mean, that costs 1, but it's so.
That would have fixed the problem with Albert needing to go to Lima. Well, not really.
We would need the Lima card.
Yeah, so we need the Lima card.
Yeah, which is my problem with it.
Yeah.
We have Army Doctor. If you enter the Army Doctor city, return all of your symptoms to the supply. So you don't even need to use an action. You just walk in there. So if you were in like Paris,
that one would have to go on the one with experimental medicine thing. So
Because Albert's the only one
Yeah.
who is likely to take any symptoms to begin with.
because Dawn has the remote ability to just remove things.
yeah.
But when it starts outbreaking, Albert can just go in there to nuke it because Dawn can only do piecemeal, like one at a time, whereas Albert can go in and just mine infection.
I like the opportunity that the Cobbler gives us, and definitely getting it out, like choosing that sooner rather than later, gives us more options in how we choose to play the game.
Yeah, you're right.
Who would it best be on then?
However much it sucks because his cards are important for other things, but he has the most mobility and he has the most likelihood of being able to get the van to the city that it would need to be in to change.
Albert's already been spec'd out for damage mitigation, so it would just be a...
And then I think we would take 2 of these counter surveillances and like break up this gridlock.
Well, we're not ever really going there in person though, right?
True. This is true as well. Yeah.
Closer to the end of the game, we're going to want to start looking at doing like almost just entire turns of counter surveillance.
I'm thinking the same thing. That's why I'm thinking
But not
break
yet.
this up early.
I disagree. I think we're only halfway through the game. I think the time is not to. We need to be able to succeed the last few months.
Yeah, you're fair. That's fair.
So with the Cobbler, how many tokens does that take? How many?
It's 2.
Two. So we got 2 left.
More.
We could do the authorization code 715.
It'll make Albert.
But that would put both. We were slotted to put probably this one on me because I have such like range. But
I don't think that the Cobbler is as useful as you think it is. I think it's useful.
it's like it's a last ditch, like
Yeah.
it's an emergency kind of thing.
I think it would be best used on one of Dawn's characters because she can take and receive cards.
I suppose.
Yeah.
So you can, so you're more likely to be able to force whatever a conversion to whatever color we want.
Cobbler's weird because the initial thing that the problem that we're having is getting the 5 cards, or for 5 or 6 cards or with this one, to get a team.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like weird. And I guess that if you already have 3 of the same, you might as well just hold out.
I think it's intended to be a late game thing.
The benefit is the primary benefit I see for the cobbler is you make a team, you finish the objective, and you switch the van to a different team for one of the other objectives.
Yeah. So in that case, like in this case, we need 2 allied vans. If we're able to make both of them the natural way, the way that RNG is intended for us to make it, then that's fine. Then we can convert one of the neutral vans into a Soviet van by only using 3 cards versus the 4 that I need.
Yeah. The problem that I have with the cobbler is that only one person can do it.
Yeah.
If it were if it were just a general thing in that city of if a van is there, someone can do it, it would be another thing. But the fact that only one person can do it is what makes it so prohibitive.
Yeah, because the person needs to have the cards, which is
exactly
one of the things that we are always considering about turn economy of who gets what, right?
Mm-hmm.
I almost think that the cobbler is best put not on my character because while I can take cards, I can give cards to people, so I'm constantly giving out cards to others.
Yeah.
The cobbler is better put on somebody else because it means that I can contribute to them because I don't usually have... sometimes I have mass amounts of the same card in my hand, but it doesn't usually happen.
Yeah. I'm not going to putting on Albert's characters because all his characters are mitigation focused, and that's just an extra action that he has to...
Mm-hmm.
I think, as far as priority goes, I think 405 should go out this game.
Which one's that one? Is that the one
We
where...
gave it to the same person of tracking device,
Oh,
so
sorry.
we knew they had a safe turn.
Not 405. I was thinking 715. As an action, you may remove all agents from a city containing an active team and put it on Brandon.
Oh, so that way he can move,
I can double
pick
dip.
them up, move.
He can double dip, which would have saved our ass last game.
Yeah. I think that those 2 are fine. Even if it's specking out Brandon to be really good with teams, which is what he was planning to do for anyway. Spec to be anyways.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think we put this one on Brandon, but what do we want to do for the other one? Do we want to put the cobbler out, or do we want to dole out the shortwave radio and the army doctor?
Army doctor feels...
We know it's going to go on to Albert's character.
Yeah.
I feel like we haven't had any issues with the symptoms, though.
Yeah,
we
what
also
I
haven't
what I
had
will
issues
point
with
out
it.
though is that the reason we haven't been having issues is because you've been sinking some actions into it. And while you only do like 1 per turn, throughout the game that's like 5 actions that you could be doing to try to shuffle cards
And
around.
we will be having to deal with Santiago, Leopoldville, and Khartoum more.
No.
So
if we give it to Albert now, then he will feel like he can deal with that, and you can save you can save an action here and there.
especially if they decide to start testing in the Pacific Rim.
If we give Albert the army doctor, we also need to give him a visa.
Yeah, that works. That's cool.
Well, no, not necessarily, I guess, because he has the mobility.
Yeah.
He already has mobility.
I probably put the army doctor on Farah because she can go to it whenever she needs to.
Oh, because Farah would be the one who would get to it.
Yeah.
Like, as far as, like, your playstyle goes, you would swap to Farah and use Farah to move to the city, so you wouldn't have to swap personas when you get there, or aliases.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Army Doctor is a good one.
Again, where would we put the Army Doctor visa combo?
That's up to Albert.
We don't need to put the visa down.
Okay.
Because Farah has the mobility, so we would put Army Doctor on Farah.
And then we have one extra point left, assuming that we are giving. I think we should give Brandon the ability to double dip on the removal.
I think we give
that
him
one's
this.
confirmed.
I think we give Albert this, but that means we have 1 more point left.
Yeah.
Do we want to give you the shortwave radio?
Is that only 1 point?
Yeah. It's you may do the identify target to the action from any safe or regardless.
Oh,
of
isn't it
region.
cheaper for him anyway?
Yeah, because
Yeah, exactly.
I know
Okay.
I just reveal. I don't even discard.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking.
There we go. Yeah.
All right, cool. We have those figured out then.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
cheaper
Unless-
and I only reveal.
Are there any other objections? Does anyone have any other thoughts? Is there anything that we're missing?
We hadn't considered shop owner.
I don't like to shop
Oh,
order
that's a
very much.
little weird.
Yeah, shop owner's expensive.
It occurred to me with the army doctor, there's a little bit of weirdness where if I'm in the city already as Petra and swap, it doesn't get removed because it's when I enter the city. Like I'm already in the city and I
You said
swap.
you were going to put it on Farah.
Oh, wait, but if I put it on Farah,
If
right?
they're both on the same.
If I'm on Petra and swap to Farah while I'm already in the city with the army doctor.
But you won't be doing that. Because the way that you're getting to the army doctor
Oh, you're right.
is you have to be on Farah, discard the card out of a safe house to get there.
Yeah, you're right.
I mean, it could go either way. That is a little weird, though. It's only when you enter the city.
Yeah, I think you're right, though. I think it's
better
still
than as
better
an
on
action.
Farah.
Yeah.
All right, so that's all of our points divvied up.
Yeah, hello, Guan Guanini. How are you doing today, friend?
Hello.
So Guan asks, how does Season 0 compare to 1 or 2? They're all very different games. This one...
It feels harder, but that might have just been our RNG leaning us into all the bad options.
Our RNG
It's
has
also,
been
like,
abysmal.
nostalgia glasses.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because Season 2 wrecked us.
Yeah.
As far as story goes...
I think it's a personal preference.
Yeah.
People like different things. I really enjoyed 2, whereas I know that not all of us not all of us enjoyed it as much.
I liked the story for 2. I
Yeah.
liked the story for 2 a lot. The mechanics for 2 were really good. This one, the mechanics are really interesting. They're far more varied than any
Yeah,
of
the objectives are different.
Because Season 1 was pretty rudimentary. Season 2 expanded. Season 0 has expanded even further. And honestly, I think that they're... Like, I like the mechanics, but I think there's too many. Because I'm actually in a position where I'm forgetting mechanics, and I'm forgetting how they work.
Yeah.
And that's not normally a thing that happens.
Yeah.
It is a little overwhelming.
I like Season 2 mainly because of the innovation of and the personality that you could bring to the board. I don't think it was very... Season 2 didn't do a good job of... I think it was on the cover that you could do that, right? Was it on the cover?
That you could do
Of the
what?
box?
That you could do what?
You could do the thing.
Oh,
with
yeah. I liked... Yeah.
I don't know if that's spoilers, though. That's why I'm...
I don't remember.
So, question. Where
I
do you
like the
guys,
story for 2 a
where do
lot,
you guys
too.
think I should put the army doctor?
That's weird, because if you're... I think you should place it somewhere that you go to a lot. That wouldn't
He
be
doesn't go
inconvenient.
anywhere a lot is the problem.
Yeah, that's the problem. It's not really any place that I hit often.
Somewhere centralized between these, probably.
I would say Paris would be
Well,
your best bet.
Paris is good because it's centralized between all of these.
Oh, but he's never going to be in Paris because I'm removing the stuff from around
Yeah,
Paris.
I'm more gonna be doing because like I think maybe I'm thinking Karachi.
Yeah.
Because like I'm also thinking at some point these are gonna get
Yeah.
experimented
Yeah, that's a good
on. So are these. So are these. So like, what's best? You know.
It's hard to get close to the season 0 characters because of the nature of how they're set up.
Yeah.
Yeah. These ones can be good, but you kind of have to like you. It would be nice if you gave them their original personality. Then I think it would be more attached to Solomon.
Yeah.
Because right now he's an enigma. Because I don't know if is he Solomon, is he Keith, is he
we don't have their original identities.
what was he? What's the man under the man? You know.
The reconning is a really, really nice facet of 2. I really liked revealing the board and having to draw those connections. That was really good.
And the sort of like open worldness of trying to trying to pick which path.
Yeah, drawing lines is really fun.
This is gonna be kind of weird, but I'm thinking about putting the army doctor in like San Francisco, or like Los Angeles or San Francisco, because it is close to these.
Oh, that's a good point.
It's
I see
close
what
to
you're thinking.
these and this, right?
Yeah.
And we know we're gonna get one here. So like somewhere on this coastline, or
It's not close to Africa. It is the exact opposite from Africa.
yeah.
I see what you're thinking, though, because Albert has a good point, because it means that these are the only ones that are close to both those areas, because they're the north and south, but he can just go like
Are we going to give him a visa to the army doctor too?
We might in the future.
but right now, we don't need to worry about
Yeah.
it.
If that's the case, then we should consider how useful a visa would be to San Francisco.
I think wherever you put the army doctor needs to be a safe house. So either somewhere there is currently a safe house, or somewhere that
We know we're
we
gonna
will
put
put a
one.
safe
Wait,
house.
what later?
Yeah, because the thing is like you can leave safe houses really easy. So we want to make it as easy as possible for you to get back into the field after visiting the army
We
doctor.
want a safe house in Lima.
Do we?
Well, we want a safe house in South America specifically because of the satellites.
And
I mean, we can just remove them.
Oh,
now.
that's true.
I don't think Lima's a good spot for it. I think if we were going to put one in South America, Sao Paulo's better.
Oh yeah, because it is pretty equidistant
yeah.
between the Africa hotbed and and Santiago.
Yeah.
Yeah, the issue with people going into season 2 feeling like they were lied to following only objectives. That is a very, very good point. The season 2 did not give you as much direction as season 1 did, and I feel like that was a bit of a downfall on the designers' parts in terms of their instructions. Switch on all the time is needed by objective. Yeah. The weird thing with season 2 is just I feel like it didn't give. Season 1 gave too much direction. Season 2 gave too little. Season 0, I'm finding, is a good middle ground.
Yeah, the biggest thing is that it adds complexity. So, like, if you found that you were winning a lot in generic Pandemic, then Season 0 is the game for you. If you like the more grindy tacticalness of Pandemic, then this Season 0 will probably be your favorite. But in terms of storytelling, it is really grinding my gears because it's like I don't know what you want. Do you want me to win or lose?
I like the story. It's a mystery.
I don't like mystery.
It depends on what kind of a story you want to tell. Like season 2 is really, really interesting look into psyche and stuff. Into lots of things. I don't want to get too deep into it just in case, because I'm not sure how far Guana is into it. It's a really interesting look into like humanity and rebuilding.
Yeah.
Season 0 is a mystery. Season 1 is
kind of a modern 21st century drama, like action drama.
It's kind of an
yeah.
It's more of a thriller.
Yeah.
Yeah. Season 1 is a thriller. Season 2 is Waterworld.
Yeah. So it's sort of like it's apocalyptic.
I like
and season 0 is a mystery. Yeah. It's a mystery adventure. It's a spy movie.
It's a spy movie.
I decided to put the Army Doctor in Shanghai.
There's also a bug center there. So
yeah.
No.
Having someone there.
Oh yeah, because it means you'll be able to like.
We just have like a million. We have a lot of people with visas.
Also, there have been periods of time where me and you have needed to trade a card.
Yeah.
So having the ability for you to get the Shanghai easier.
I mean, we're not giving it to him yet, but
we don't have the visa. But at some point, I'll make it. Well, it's more likely for me to get the visa to Shanghai.
If we find that you're having trouble getting to the doctor, we will put the visa on you.
Yeah. All right.
So it'll be dependent upon how.
Both my characters are fully spec'd out now.
Does the wasted meme work on this first? No.
No.
God damn it! Why did it stop working?
Oh man!
Probably the file got lost somewhere.
I was so excited.
How do I keep getting lost?
Yeah, I was like pretty excited to play too, and then the game was like, nah.
And then I remembered, oh yeah, it's Pandemic.
He was like, nah, I play you, bitch.
Iron Jesus, what have I done to spite you?
I don't know. Like seriously, getting the first turn,
it's
like
so many times.
For like the last several games, we have drawn the escalation card
as the very first person. It's either the first person or it's like one way around and then the first person that went drew.
Yeah.
Yeah, but at least then that's fine because everyone gets a turn to not worry about or to not see a stupid incident token.
To not just immediately lose the game.
Oh gosh, it's
yeah. Can we get the box? Let's start packing this up.
Yeah. Well,
sorry, I was if anyone's curious what our track record is looking like, I posted it into board games if anyone's interested.
Yeah, we're gonna do tokens.
It's entirely spoiler free. It just tells you how well.
And deck first before I put the box on the table.
Well, we don't have legacy cards to go through.
Yeah, so we can't.
So yeah. I need to give Lotte her medicine. I'll be back.
Okie dokie. Oh my god. Haley's talking about giving herself a mullet.
I was one of mullet. It's coming back, guys. Cyberpunk came out and the mullet's back.
I'm not your mom. Friends. You can get a mullet if you want.
Don said no.
The hairstyle that Haley is citing as a mullet is not a mullet.
Oh, is it one of those pompadour looking things?
Well, it's the, you know how like people have like the long on top? It is effectively just like a thick long mohawk. Like that, and it's only the side shaved.
Oh, what I had.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
She's calling that a mullet. I don't think that's
not
a mullet.
No, that's...
I understand why people would think it's a mullet because it is very mullet-esque, but it is not a mullet.
Yeah, it's a uniform. Honestly, it's basically a reverse mullet where it's longer on top and shorter on the back end because you want it to be the same length.
Oh no,
And it's not
she's
layered?
looking at just like shaved and like letting it all straight grow out because she shaved her head during quarantine, so she's not.
I think that that hairstyle is pretty awesome. I've seen a lot of Euro styles where they leave their sideburns. I mean, they leave their like hair in front of the ears and they let it grow, but they shave everything around it. Yeah, look up.
Weird.
It's
I know what style it is because
Yeah.
that's like a Jewish Amish. I can't remember which thing it is. It's like there's like a specific type of people who grow out like their hair. Like the guys will grow their hair right here really long and they'll cut the rest of it and they'll have these long curly sideburns. That's really interesting. That's strange. That like it's picking up traction in other places. That's interesting.
It was
I
a
can't
while.
remember.
It was more popular in like the 90s.
I feel like that's like an old style Jewish thing, but it might be an Amish thing. I can't remember. I've only ever seen it like paired with that hat.
Yeah.
You know, there's like a specific hat. I can't remember where it's from. I'm sorry. All right, ideal hairstyle. Go. How would you do your hair? Oh, happy early birthday, Unhealthy Kale. 5 days. How exciting.
Oh.
Are we gonna be streaming?
For me, if I had the money to constantly be buying product, I would definitely try to do a pompadour-esque mullet mohawk thing.
Is it on Friday, Unhealthy Kale? That'd be interesting.
Yeah, like essentially like what they do in what they do in Cyberpunk, where there's a lot of volume. You know what I mean? There's a lot of volume up front, but it's a mohawk shave down. And I would want to do a really close shave versus just letting it be short. It's called a
Thursday. Okay.
Oh, it's called
It's Orthodox Jewish. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. That's what I thought, but I wasn't entirely sure because I've seen, like there's like a hat that I normally see paired with it, and I could not place for the life of me what it was because the hat is similar to like the style that you see like in like Amish documentaries as well. So I'm
familiar with the style, but yeah, it's I don't know where it comes from. I just know that it was very popular in like and like.
Thank you for clarifying.
Scotland, Europe, and it kind of hit this, and it hit the scene and London for a long time in like the late 90s, early 20s.
Weird.
And when it came to America, they didn't like the sides, so they continued with just a mohawk punk look. But it was a scene thing before, like early scene before the swoop.
Yeah.
Or whatever. Yeah.
You know what? Now that you mention it, I know exactly. I can picture this in my head because I have seen it done before.
Yeah.
Well, I asked what your ideal hairstyle was in Healthy Kale. Do you want it to just be long, or what would you want to do?
Yeah.
I've been growing it since 8th grade. I think is 1 or 2 inches below. Nice. That's nice. Yeah, if you've been growing it for a while, that makes sense. My hair is too long. I don't know.
I shaved.
Okay.
I cut my hair very short.
Cool.
Like beginning of the year, and this is a year of growth. My hair grows insanely fast. Right? Yeah, because this is the old place that I cut. No, it's been 2 years.
When we cut it, we didn't cut it short.
Yeah, we cut it there, and then I shaved, like, and then I shaved the sides, and then I stopped like this side.
That is like 2 years of growth.
No,
like
because I stopped. Remember last time I shaved?
Oh, it is like a year.
Yeah.
It is like a year of growth. That's a year of growth. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's about average.
No, it's less than a year, because
you weren't able to shave it right before we moved because you didn't have a shaver because the clipper got broken.
But I was cutting it though.
I would say a year because we've been here about 3/4 of a year, and it was a few months before, so that's about a year.
When are we cutting Brandon's sideburns?
It's a good question.
When I get like a haircut.
No, he wants to know when we're cutting your hair on stream again. Like we shaved your mustache before.
Did we really? You
forgot about that?
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Did we? I kind of forgot that we shaved him. Hair comes from the 5 points of male face that are forbidden to be cut according to the Torah. Interesting. Thank you. That is very good information and very good knowledge. I think he just blocked it out.
I guess. I'm like, tweet, and then I was like, oh right, I do remember that now, but it's just like, I think it's because we were playing like Legacy Season 2, and I was just hyped to play the game.
Yeah.
And you forgot we were cutting your face while we were playing.
Yeah.
It was a while ago.
Yeah.
It was a lot of shit has happened since then.
It's true.
So
yeah. Oh man! Oh, for those of you that weren't hanging out with us on our Saturday stream, we're
Right.
doing something special on Wednesday.
Special.
Yeah, one of our senpais from the Arizona streamer community that we met a long time ago decided that it would be a good idea to kind of donate and give us money.
So what happened is we were talking about hot dogs for some reason.
Someone wanted filler, and they were like, "All right, favorite hot dog toppings,
Yeah,
go."
it was someone that was new to our community asked us a question, and we just started talking and answering.
And Brandon, somebody asked, "What's your favorite hot dog topping?" And Brandon, without missing a beat, as the first person to say anything, said mayonnaise.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mayonnaise is pretty good. Yeah.
And then, like, equally fast, I was like, "Yeah, I like mayonnaise on my hot dog."
And Albert and I just about had an aneurysm. So what happened is
and then we started talking about hot dogs.
we talked. I think we ended up talking for close to an hour about hot dogs.
Oh, for the love of God, why are we talking about mayo and hot dogs again?
Because we're updating people as to what's happening Wednesday, and I promise we're not spending an hour talking about hot dogs again.
Unless
This is just making me hungry.
I am
Damn it.
hungry. I am hungry as well. Hot dogs sound fucking rad, but we're gonna get our fill of hot dogs on Wednesday. Well, Dang It asked how much it would cost, like how much I would have to be paid to eat a mayonnaise hot dog, and I said $12 because it was $1.50 to buy a hot dog at Costco, so $2 covered the cost of the hot dog, and $10 in my pocket to have to deal with the experience of eating a mayonnaise hot dog.
I think you undersold yourself. You should probably gone a little bit higher.
It's whatever.
Yeah.
I was being realistic. If somebody like came up to me and said, "Here's a hot dog with mayonnaise, I'll give you $10 to eat this," I'd be like, "Sure."
Okay.
You know, like realistically. Well, not somebody random, somebody that I trust. If like Brandon came up to me and was like, "Here's $10 for you to eat this," I'd be like, "Actually, if you asked me to do it, I would probably say no." But if Albert did that, or like you did it, Alan, I would probably do it.
Is it because you feel okay to say no to me?
No, because Brandon looks like a creep. And just gonna be like, "Hey."
But you know who I am. So is it a problem? Oh, is that the problem? You know who I am?
No, Alan would be doing it for a bit. I don't think Albert would do it. Albert would do it just to get rid of it. You would derive some sort of like weird sadistic pleasure off of me eating a mayonnaise covered hot dog.
So we're on this subject again.
So
But
yeah,
yeah, for $20. Regardless, we decided that we're gonna have a hot dog eating stream on Wednesday because why the fuck not?
we're gonna bring out the air fryer. Albert said something about breading and trying to make make a corn dog.
So yeah, we're gonna break out the air fryer. We're gonna make hot dogs. And then what it turned into is we're gonna make a mayonnaise hot dog. We're gonna cut it in half. I'm gonna have to eat half of it, and the other half we're going to centrally feed to Brandon.
Yeah.
Or not centrally. We're gonna force feed it. We'll
For
see.
specifically that one, our senpai. He has a very strange thing about feeding Brandon a sandwich.
What brand? I don't.
He just cares me, okay? He just wants to know that I'm eating.
It's true. This is also the man who wants like lewd pictures of Brandon eating a sandwich.
Yeah.
He just wants confirmation
What
on eating.
what brand? There's only two right answers. We don't buy hot dogs. What
Well,
are the right
there's
answers so we
the-
know what brand of hot dogs to buy?
Isn't there like the Frank, or is it Johnson?
Oscar Mayer.
Oh yeah, Oscar Mayer.
Oscar Mayer is a brand.
I just buy
Hebrew National or Nathan's.
Hebrew National and Nathan's. Hebrew National I've had before.
I've
I like Hebrew National because you know what's in it.
Nathan's is
Now that
pretty
you mention
good.
it, I've never had Nathan's before, as far as I
Oh, I've been to
recall.
like
I'd have
a
to see
Nathan's like
No.
restaurant.
Yeah, so basically a cooking stream, except we're making hot dogs in an air fryer.
There's a really good hot dog restaurant in Tempe called Portillo's.
Yeah.
And they have those really fucking good hot dogs. We should get
You know what? This might be a good opportunity. Yeah, God.
Oh, we should look at their menu for inspiration on what else to put on
Yeah.
our hot dogs.
We could finally put together a charcuterie board and like,
Ooh.
yeah, because we're gonna go shopping anyways, right? Just get some like cheeses and some meats.
Maybe
and
prepare some chilies for some of us that want it.
yeah.
But it's not going to be a mukbang stream. We're not going to like sit here and like, or it's not going to be like ASMR, and it's not. It's going to be just chatting, and we're going to also. The prime goal is to watch us awkwardly eat hot dogs.
I feel like that is a mukbang.
Maybe shut up. Where it's going to be a small feature in it. Mukbang is like the whole stream is eating.
I still think
okay.
I still think that Dawn should put a professional mukbang streamer because she got paid to do it.
It'll have a
Technically, I'm not. I'm
Okay,
getting.
so it'll have
I'm not getting paid for it. I went to the channel. I'm not allowed to have those $10.
it'll have a mukbang segment.
Oh, so Blanket
Yes.
Term can now officially be marketed as a
I
mukbang.
guess. Homemade
Only when
aioli.
funded.
Ooh. It's easier to screw up Nathan's dog. You're doing it yourself. Hebrew National always comes out good. I don't even know if we can cook them in an air fryer. We've never tried before.
Yeah.
We don't make hot dogs.
I mean,
We'll have to do a test hot dog run before the stream, which means that Dawn gets to have a hot dog sooner. Maybe I'll make maybe we'll make like another dumb donation goal like I had done with the peanut butter plate thing, and we'll have like a zoom in on my face as I eat the hot dog or something. I don't know.
Is a sausage technically a hot dog?
No, it's a sausage.
Is it like all fingers are like all thumbs are fingers, but not all fingers are thumbs thing?
It depends on how it's made.
Yeah, but what's on top? A hot dog or a sausage?
It's a Venn diagram.
Yeah, so
where some sausages are hot dogs and some hot dogs are sausages, but not all of them, because sausages are made in a very specific way, and not all hot dogs are made that way.
Yeah, because hot dogs are like they're.
We just said we're not going to spend an hour talking about hot dogs.
Come on, no, this is very important to me, and I'm sure many of our community members are here with me.
No, they're not.
All right.
There.
If you are in favor of this Venn diagram of phallic-shaped meats, or nay, if you are against. Vote now.
Hold on. Real fast. Gonties. I'm very specific. Hold on.
I'm against it.
Hold on. I'm enacting the cat cam so I can make it a Dawn's face cam. Hold on.
It's me. Oh wait, this way.
Gonties. Look into my eyes. Look into my eyes right now. Very specific instructions. There's no ravioli in chat is bad. Anyone who says ravioli,
You're banned.
like time out or something. Fuck, this is my moment. I'll make it bigger.
Ravioli?
Branson, I'm banning you.
No.
Look into my eyes. No raviolis. We're ending this conversation. Hot dog is banned. Ravioli is banned.
Jeff Bezos.
Jeff Bezos is banned.
Yeah, that's one of the long-standing ones.
It's true. Oh, I'm too low. Hold on. I'll be up here. Baby stingrays are okay. Why are we talking about baby stingrays?
Because they look like raviolis.
What?
Look.
Baby stingrays do not like. We have ended the ravioli talk. Jared, you said ravioli.
Look, I'm serious. Google baby stingray. Look it up on your phone right now.
You said ravioli. You said it. Don't. Spaghettis is okay. Parameters accepted. Turrets active. Thank you, Gonties.
Oh, they're kind of cute.
All baby animals are cute.
All right. See, it's a baby ravioli. It's a ravioli.
It's not. We're done talking about raviolis. No more raviolis. No more hot dogs. Show up on Wednesday if you want to hear us talk more about hot dogs. But there's no more hot dogs in today's conversation. End.
Okay.
And I would push the wasted meme, but it's not working. So Pal will have to do. This is the end. I guess. I don't know, man. Spaghetti is a different thing. I don't know what that is. What is that? I would like to know. I like food.
It's just SpaghettiOs.
Spaghetti is SpaghettiAs, except they're spelled instead of O's, they're shaped like EI.
I mean, an EI in cursive is just one noodle.
Oh. What?
Because in cursive it's just one long thing, and if you curl it up, it's like, oh yeah, look, it reads that. But then you unstring it, and it's just a noodle.
I think
I guess I see what you're saying, but the problem is like it can't just be a noodle like that. It has to be like shaped like it. So like I see what you're saying. So it's like EI, but the shape of the noodle has to be.
By
like
that
this.
logic, by that logic, spaghetti is technically like every cursive word.
Is SpaghettiOs, but in cursive.
No, it's spaghetti other letter. Well, what I'm saying is it has to be shaped specifically like this. It can't be one noodle that's been wrapped around.
Oh, okay.
It has to be shaped like it. Because by that logic, you're saying that all spaghetti is SpaghettiOs because you can drape it over and make it an O.
Yeah, you can make it an O. They freeze ice so you can't scoop it through.
Pasta machine to make ice cream pasta and put strawberry toppings. Spaghetti is. Oh!
That sounds
cool.
fun.
That sounds really good.
That does sound pretty good.
Interesting.
It's like in English they call it diamond ice, where like you shave. It's like shaved ice, except you put like fruit and beans, and it's like a sweet. It's like a sweet thing, but it's not like syrups.
It's a little different from shaved ice. And shaved ice, you're like grinding it up, but this you're like
No,
put
it's
it
like,
through a
it's
pasta
like crushed.
thing.
Yeah, well, I was saying diamond dice specifically for because that's the Asian alternative.
I'm anti-fruit in all things.
What? Fruit's fine. I love fruit and things.
Are you the fabled doctor that the apples keep away?
Yeah, I like fruit. Depends on the fruit. I'm not a fan of some fruits. I specifically really love orange. I single-handedly went through all of the orange on Albert's orange tree.
He ate the whole.
Almost all of them, yeah.
Yeah, all the oranges are gone.
I ate the whole tree.
I'll be back next year.
Yeah.
Eventually.
I mean, I left them out on the table for the communal group. I just then grabbed one every now and then. But so it wasn't like I didn't give you. It wasn't like I was hoarding it in my room.
We still have a lot of lemons.
You haven't been in my room, have you guys?
No.
Okay,
No.
cool.
I don't want to know.
Stockpile of oranges that no one can
Interesting. That is very interesting. I wonder if it's the. That's interesting. Hate the taste of pineapples. That's fair. I like a lot of fruit. I just like fruit in general. I have apples downstairs. I forgot about that.
Apples.
Too fibery.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I mean, eating raw pineapple actually starts hurting your mouth because of the
It
acidity.
is so acidic, yeah.
Yeah, because like you don't even like the taste of it doesn't make you think that it's acidic because it's so sweet, but it's like basically all acid, and like eating like more than like a third of it will start like making your mouth bleed.
Well, you're not supposed to eat a
Yeah,
third of a
you're not.
pineapple.
Yeah, you're not supposed to, but some people do that didn't know that and found a can of pineapples in their grandma's pantry and thought, "Oh, pineapple's fruit. I need a snack after."
I'm not a big fan of melons either.
I like melons.
Watermelon is fine, but like every other kind of melon is
What?
like,
Dude,
Cantaloupe.
Cantaloupe's like king. What the
Honeydew
fuck?
is delicious.
Yeah.
It just tastes like sugar.
That's the problem for me. It's like not a very strong flavor in my opinion, and it's like,
It doesn't have to be strong.
but it's just like such a big chunky thing. It's just like
I think your problem is the preparation.
You're also the kind of person who doesn't drink water because it doesn't taste good.
I drink a lot of water.
When's the last time you drank a cup of water?
That logic, though, is the same.
I guess.
I don't like this fruit because it does not have a lot of flavor and it's just filler. Like
It is a lot. It is. You have to admit, it is a lot of like just thing.
so.
Then only eat half of it.
A lot of things are just a lot of.
A lot of the thing.
It's just dense.
Albert, do you have any idea how big a cow is? That's a lot of things.
It's just dense. That's my problem.
A cow is also tense. You cut it up and eat it in portions, Albert.
Hold on, I'd like to review the chain of conversation that has just happened here. Cantaloupe is equivalent to a cow. That's what was happened here. Taste buds are shot from growing up around chemicals. Because kid who ate lima beans by the handful as a snack. I like dried edamame, and as a kid, I used to ask for and eat frozen vegetables as a snack. I would eat frozen peas. I like those a lot. Carbonation, that's totally fair. If you don't like carbonation, that is totally fair. I don't mind it. I kind of like it. Cut honeydew and cantaloupe are by far the worst for me. Oh, yuck.
I'm actually kind of craving a soda.
No,
Talking
might.
about carbonation.
Yeah.
Because I mostly drink water, so like I haven't had a soda in a while. Kind of like.
Melons are far more like neutral, but they're like gourds. They contain a
Yeah.
Should we buy a cantaloupe for Wednesday's stream too?
No.
I think the problem with the melons and stuff is just that, like, especially with honeydew and cantaloupe, it's just that it's so much concentrated sugar that eating it by itself is kind of rough. So, like, ordinarily the way I like to eat cantaloupe and honeydew is mixed in with like mixed fruits, or you have it as part of a salad that mixes in other types of fruits
Dragon fruit's interesting.
that are less intense.
Dragon fruit is very interesting. I'm hesitant. I appreciate you redeeming Albert deserves to be roasted, but I feel like we've already roasted him so thoroughly
He's roasted himself.
that I kind of don't want to do it again. Right now he's like nicely seared, but if we keep roasting him, he's gonna get burnt.
Oh, have you ever seen a cow?
Like
Yeah.
physically seen a cow?
Yeah, they're big.
Of course, he lives in Arizona.
Yes.
If you've driven through Gilbert, then you drive past.
Oh, that's right.
There's thousands of cows.
Okay,
There's tons of cow farms.
I guess have you stood next to a cow is probably more.
I have not
the
been
train of
in
thought.
close proximity to a cow.
We
Okay.
cannot eat the skull. It's styrofoam. This is not. He's not edible.
Like you'd be surprised at how big they actually are.
Cows are
Like
huge.
When I was growing up, I was a big guy, and every single time those cows would always manhandle me. You really had to like get some finesse behind the way you wrestled them.
One of my childhood friends, her family actually ran a dairy farm. So they had a lot of cows. We spent a decent amount of time out there with them.
Yeah. There's a place that makes fruit bowls with dragon fruit. One of the choices as a base. It's yum. Ooh.
You know what I really want?
Froyo? Oh, that's what I want.
Froyo's a good call. But I really, really want sushi. I was thinking specifically like a poke bowl. Or like the sushi burritos. That sounds really good.
Yeah, I had some yesterday. Yeah. I was craving seafood for a while too. I finally cracked.
How many states have more cows than people?
5. No, because
I'm gonna say 17.
I'm gonna lock in at 7 because
I was gonna say 10.
I hope that there's some kind of like satanic reasoning for that, so I'm gonna go 13.
Okay, hit us with it. You have our numbers. The reason that I say that is you guys are forgetting about the Midwest. You're forgetting about all of those states that nobody fucking lives in. 9. Okay.
Yeah.
I think Albert was closest.
10,
yeah. Technically, Price is Right rules though. Alan would win, but I don't like Price is Right. I think it's a dumb rule.
I didn't even know that was a thing.
Yeah, it's the closest without going over.
Yeah, which I think is dumb, but makes sense for a game show. It doesn't make sense for estimation.
Yeah.
In normal existing settings.
I think it's just to break ties, like they don't have to deal with that. Because of what happens if people are equidistant on either side, statistically, it just
they
makes
valued one side over the other.
Yeah. That's fair.
Mediterranean. Stop.
Oh,
food.
Dude, on that stream where I was talking about Greek food, I still want to go have some Greek food.
I think the reason that the only reason that the rule is there, that you have to be close without going over, is to create drama. I think that's the only reason it's there.
I agree. I think it is. I think it's there to create drama.
Conte's asking, I wonder how many states have more corn than people. Probably all of them, except for Alaska.
There's a lot of corn in the U.S.
Yeah.
I mean, Montana probably doesn't have any corn. Or much corn.
No, my uncle has a cornfield in Montana. He's Navajo, and he gets heirloom corn from my grandma, and he has a big farm. Honestly, his field probably has enough to cover a whole state of Montana.
Montana's pretty dang big, but yeah.
I would say anywhere you can grow corn has more corn than people.
Yeah.
Probably.
Like individual stalks.
I'm gonna drive to Iowa again.
I after driving through Kansas and driving through all of that, I am not a fan of trying to drive back through there again.
Ugh, yeah.
I don't like driving in general.
Yeah, because like you guys have driven through Gilbert. You guys know that, right? You guys know the experience of driving through the cow growing place.
I took an entire road trip driving to Indiana.
Gross.
Oh, yeah, it's probably a lot. Same experience. Yeah, you know the experience of.
Yeah, I drove.
It's
through
it's like 50 miles of
the
nonstop
cow
that.
and like Oklahoma and
It's like, it's like 50 miles of nonstop that. It's awful.
It's like a 14-hour drive. Oh, nice. That's not that far. I want to go back to LA. I miss traveling. I'm tired of being cooped up at home.
Yeah, I'd very much like to be able to fly somewhere.
So we went there. We got stuck in Minnesota. Interesting. Was there like a blizzard or something? Gonties, if we were to go once things are safe again, if we're back in LA, do you want to hang out again? That would be rad.
It's probably like bring a latte and we'll talk.
It's kind of the ransom.
Technically, you owe us a meal. Fuck yeah, hell yeah, sounds great. We got to meet up with Gonties when Brandon and I were
that meal was so good.
Oh yeah.
That was a lot of fun. That was a great time. I love getting to hang out with people. I miss it. Need to come out east? Where east?
The biggest reason that we don't really travel very much is we don't really have reasons to go out places. Like you guys have a reason to go out there, like because Don's best friends out there, Brandon's family's out there.
Yeah, both of us have people out there, so we go and hang out, and it's fun.
The only place that I think that I probably have a reason to go is Seattle, but even then, I haven't really kept up with that friend, so.
Hell yeah. East Coast, West Coast. We're fucking hate Hollywood. Man, if it's that good, I'm super down. I love good Thai food. I don't know if it would be hard to get all 4 of us out there at the same time because I don't think we could all 4 fit in one car with the size of cars that we have. Like we would all be able to fit, but I don't think we would be comfortable for 6 hours with all of our stuff, with all 4 of our stuff. That's the bigger problem.
Yeah, it wouldn't be the most comfortable thing in the world.
So we'd have to like take 2 cars or rent a bigger car.
I mean, I think we take the biggest car we have and make do.
What if
Which
Blank
is
Term
neither
buys a
of them.
van?
Blanketerm buys a van. That's our next donation goal.
Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
I mean, like,
the gang buys a van.
there is an alternative. I know Brandon has a vehicle.
Oh, that's a good point. Technically, Brandon's car is larger.
Yeah, if Brandon were to get his driver's license and you get your SUV, that would be the largest vehicle.
It's like an old SUV. Well, I guess
it's a RAV4. It's gonna be bigger than my Civic.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, but it's like a 1990, like 5 or 6. It's old.
Yeah.
It is as old as Brandon is. Where in the East Coast though? I would like to know, because we do actually have a lot of people out in the East Coast now, and I would consider making a trip out to the East Coast just to visit like the raid team.
Yeah, that'd
like
be pretty cool.
because Janalia, Dorian, and Meadow all live in like the same area, so that means there's 3 people, and Ave, who is Dorian's wife.
Mm-hmm.
So that's already 4 people that are right there that I know of.
Yeah, I feel like I feel like a van might actually be like it's not a feasible purchase, but like there's reasoning behind it for like cons.
Oh fuck, that's a good point.
I would. If we were to buy a vehicle for I'm pretty uncomfortable with buying a vehicle for con travel, simply because I always lean towards the side of get in a fucking plane.
Yeah.
But when we're going to Phoenix,
well, right.
Why would we get in a plane?
But for like Phoenix, but like for Phoenix, we can like
it's
one of our cars.
It's way less expensive to drive, though. Especially like, why would we drive to like? Why would we fly to TwitchCon instead of drive? Because it's in California.
Not only that, you have to think about the Mad Max dystopia that we're going to have to prepare for, Albert.
That'd be pretty sick to deck out that van.
If we
like
bought a van, we could brand the van. It's marketing.
We could Mad Max the shit out of it.
Take a plane there and then rent to drive back.
We could Durara it and have one of the whole van doors be a waifu picture.
We could have a mismatched door van.
I want the Durara van.
With a mismatched waifu.
We could also take Latte if we're driving.
That's true.
And help to kill us a point.
That's true.
I don't think we should take Latte.
No.
Cats do not do well traveling in cars.
It'd be hard to like get in there. Brandon, your car is being confiscated for the benefit of the party. You're right. Blanket Term buys a minivan. That'd be hilarious. We could actually find for a reasonable price. We could get a van for a reasonable price.
A machine gun.
Yeah.
Because the reason I know this is because AJ bought that van for like really cheap.
He did, and he got it and he drove.
He just went on a road trip.
He graduated college and was like, I'm gone.
Yeah, states and what happens is that they do wholesale for vans like that. That's how I got my truck. I think I told you guys the story before. But basically, companies once vehicles become no longer profitable,
out of like fleet vehicles.
Yeah, out of fleets, or when they upgrade a fleet, they'll often try to wholesale the trucks, and they can't find a buyer to buy 20 trucks all at once, right?
Especially outdated ones.
Yeah, outdated ones. Yeah. So they put them up for auction, and oftentimes, like city governments will either rebuy them, and when they do, they often hold them and they resell them again later. So you can end up getting a truck. That's how I got my truck for like $700.
I'd be super down for some. Honestly, that'd be hilarious. I think that'd be great. I glanced over at Albert's phone because I was like, Albert's looking at his phone on stream. How unprofessional. And he's looking at public auctions so he could see how expensive it would be to buy a van.
Oh, there's a set of table and chairs for $5.
That's not a van!
I know, but it's like...
What's the history? Was someone murdered on this table? What's up? I gotta know.
We can't drive a dinner set to Phoenix Comic Con.
I know, but it's a very good dinner set.
But we could bring it to Phoenix Comic Con if we had a van.
Guys.
Listen, hold on, real fast. I would like to point out that one of my life dreams on my bucket list is to get something like a school bus, get a van, and renovate it for to have a bed and stuff in the back to be able to go on a road trip with it. I don't think it'd have a road trip, but it'd be cool.
Do we need an ice machine?
Is there an ice machine?
I mean, the ice machine that we have is kind of sketchy sometimes.
Yeah, you're right.
$100.
Pretty sure that requires a different license. Yes, it definitely buses definitely. Ooh.
No. Because you
Not
can
for private transportation.
no, yeah, you can rent. You can rent vehicles that are bigger than that. You think U-Hauls and stuff like that. You don't need a special
Yeah,
license.
you don't need
for
a
it.
license to get
RV.
a U-Haul.
It's mainly the only reason why they require special licenses for that for like people that do that is because they're transporting kids and stuff like that.
Ah, yes, the public auction surplus classic, an assortment of pocket knives.
But remember when we found that auction that was selling pocket knives by the pound?
Yeah.
Yeah, we should buy the pound.
I forgot about that because I
You're
remember.
not even looking up vehicles.
I was that particular
Aircraft
site
sale.
didn't have any. It said
Aircraft? Are we buying a blanket term helicopter?
Hey, you said fly there.
Brandon is pretty close to getting his pilot's license.
It's not hard.
Yeah.
It's shockingly easy.
Well,
Oh,
It's a
hey,
time
look, a
thing.
Cessna.
Yeah.
We're not buying a Cessna.
Blanket turns helicopter.
Guys, we've just immediately put all of us on a watch list. We are on so many watch lists right now. Yeah,
Because we're gonna throw pocket knives out of attack helicopters.
Yeah,
like
we're
it's
gonna
money.
buy.
Blanket turn brand the pocket knives. Just
Well, now the question is, if it's about passenger count, does that mean that you could buy a U-Haul and put a
Oof.
bunch of seats in the back of it with like seat belts, and then would you have to get an upgraded license? Similarly, if you were to buy a bus and remove all the seats, would you still need that other license because it no longer can carry that many people?
All right, do you guys think we can scrounge up 270 grand to top this guy's bid
What?
No!
for an aircraft?
wait, what kind?
It's a Cessna. It's like a single prop, small aircraft.
No, I don't
How
know.
much money did you say that was again?
$270,000.
Yeah, gross. No, not worth it.
Yeah, not without financing. And ordinarily auctions, they require all the money up front.
Yeah.
If you could finance it though, that'd be pretty good.
Phoenix.
Well,
Those are
those
non-operative.
How many pieces
Phoenix
are made?
passenger vehicles. There we go.
I would love to have like a board game table on LTKL. We've talked about it before.
I mean, it's possible to upgrade this. It just requires some elbow grease and some investment into stuff that in
Advanced
some time
soldiers,
that I don't
prisoner
really
transport.
wanna do.
We've got a 2009 Dodge Grand Caravan. 2009
Can you-
Dodge Journey.
Can you look up to see if a public auction house is auctioning off a board game table?
I mean,
Probably
I
not.
just said there was a set of tables
It'd
and
just be a
chairs for
table.
$5.
But that's not a board game table.
Yeah, you said it was like outside stuff, right?
They wouldn't be like. They probably wouldn't have like a board game table.
Were they like outside tables or inside tables?
They
Was it
look
like
like.
a dining table or?
I didn't take a good look. It just looked like some generic like tables you'd find in a cafeteria.
Oh, well. I felt poker tables are super common, but they're usually too small or hexagons. Yeah.
There was one that I saw that was a modular one. So basically, it was basically a felt top with removable bottoms, so that way you could replace it with either a higher one or whatever. But the cool thing about it is they interlocked, so that way you can make it in any big shape you wanted.
Huh.
Yeah. So it was designed so that you could make it real big.
2003 Mitsubishi Lancer, sick.
Better off making your own. Yeah, we were thinking. We were talking about.
Yeah,
something like
I think I
that.
calculated it up. It's gonna be about like $87 or something like that, with excess materials afterwards, because you can't buy like you can't just rent like wood glue.
Oh,
Yeah, you have to buy a whole bottle.
Tables are the one place in gaming I don't want my hexagons. I agree with you there. I understand the allure, but I'm not a huge fan of it.
Yeah.
Looking at pictures for board game dining table. Yeah, what's the best tablecloth? Whatever you have on hand.
I'm gonna stop watching Too Fast, Too Furious.
I have a family that loves you.
Do you know they're making a spoof of Fast and Furious? It's called Super Fast.
No, I didn't, but I'm glad I did.
Now I know.
It's yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, yeah. Honestly, board games, the table you have is not as important. Like, it's nice if you want to have like a nice big table, but
Just called it quick.
honestly, the best thing you can do for a board gaming table is to get see if you can attach cup holders. And there's like ways you can buy just a cup holder you can screw into the side of this, so that way people can put their cups away so it doesn't spill.
Yeah.
And invest in good chairs. We have not done that.
Remember a year ago there was a spoof called 3 Fast 3. Guy shows up to the races. Oh man, I want in. Oh yeah, what do you drive? A car.
I don't know, man. It's just my dad's car.
Just a car.
It reminds me of there is like a local drag racing place
Oh
in
yeah.
Phoenix where they have like a 2-lane thing and they have the timers. Sorry, I swallowed down the wrong pipe because my voice fell.
I think I knew someone in college that like drove in those, and we were working on a project in Tempe, and I was like, man, I don't know if I can keep working because I have to hit the last bus. He's like, oh, I'll just drive you, and I was like, okay. So you know how long it takes to get from Tempe?
Oh no!
Oh,
We like
no.
cut that in like a quarter. I was so like uncomfortable because like his car is going so fast. It doesn't have the back 2 seats because he's like, nah, extra weight. There's nothing back there.
This guy sounds awesome.
Yeah. Oh, I don't even know why the guy had a passenger seat. What the fuck?
Yeah, and
Oh my God.
I was taking one of the Navy classes with him, and just like a semester later, because I didn't see him because we were in different majors. I see him and his car parked on campus, not in a parking lot, but like because it's part of like a
Oh my
show
God.
for like drag race club or something.
Dude,
And I'm just like, oh, glad to see that he's doing well.
glad to see he's still alive.
Yes.
I'm about to blow your fucking mind because my mom raced one of those
Oh my goodness.
in our 2000 Suburban.
Oh, this is the picture that Unhealthy Kill was sharing with us.
Tasty. That's a good, that's a
And
good
won.
Wasn't it like a class competition? So she raced against cars that were the same?
It was up against there was like this tiny little race car. You know what happened? It was somebody like that dude. That dude was like, I'm up against this big old Suburban. I'm gonna win this. So he like starts revving his fucking engine and he burns himself out.
Oh.
He burned himself out before the race started and he couldn't do it. So my mom won because she was the only one who could compete.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Just like rolls out the window. What do I do? Do I keep driving?
Oh man, I wonder if my mom tuned in. Like I didn't see her text until just now, like 2 hours ago. I wonder if she's still in here. For my drag with more sass and heels. I love my mom. If you guys ever want to like know what she looks like, me but older. That's it.
That's generally how
Yeah.
parents work. Yeah.
Well, no, I look just like my
Yeah,
mom.
my mom looks nothing like me.
I see.
You don't look like your mom. You don't look
Yeah.
like your dad.
Yeah, I guess
You
that's
don't
true.
look like either of your parents. Like
Yeah.
my mom and I found a picture of her in senior year of high school, and it looks like it's a picture of me.
Yeah.
It does not look like it's a picture of her.
Yeah,
It's wild. I look identical to my mom. Less so now because she has lost weight and I have gained some weight. But more or less.
yeah. Also, I saw I saw the table on Healthy Kill. Yeah, that looks awesome. But I'm betting that thing's sitting around like a solid $700.
Oh
If not
yeah,
more. Yeah.
I found it. Y'all want to buy an old police cruiser?
Oh fuck yeah! What type?
2011 Ford Crown Victoria, baby.
Only if we can
Is it a
have.
sedan or is it a van?
No,
It's a sedan.
It's a Crown Vic.
Only if we can put Thought Patrol on the back.
Yeah.
How much is it? I'm curious.
What I will say is the Crown Vics are very spacey. They-
Opening bid $50. Opening bid, like people haven't bid yet.
Yeah.
So.
The thing with the Crown Victorias is that they're spacey. They specifically bought Crown Vics because they have a lot of space to add in like computers and roll cages and the like barriers between them, and still have room that everyone's comfortable.
I think this is going to be really dumb, but hear me out. I think we put a bid on it. I think if we can get it for less than $100, we get it.
even if we don't, we could put on like
Yeah,
Twitter like
I mean,
like that we're
We
doing
bought a
this.
police cruiser.
I think if I think we do it, and if we can get it for less than $100, we do it.
yeah.
You know why? Because then Alan has a car.
Yeah.
Honestly, like this isn't like in terms of like Alan needs a car of. Wait, when's your birthday?
November.
Yeah, Scorpio.
Yeah.
It's an early birthday present.
Yeah. I mean, I don't really need to go
Thank you,
anywhere just yet.
emoji.
So I'm
Albert's
fine.
considering buying Alan a car for his birthday.
It's a $100 car.
The gang buys out in a car.
It's not like honestly though.
Yeah.
Like it's not
$100.
a terrible idea.
Uh-huh.
Most auto sales
Right?
have minimum sales. I don't know how it works
No,
out here.
this is a
This is
public
like
auction.
public auctions.
Yeah, this is
They like have to get rid of it.
yeah. This is essentially a police department that upgraded their fleet, and they can't find someone to buy 20 used cars,
Dude, bargain bin.
so they just kind of throw it out there.
Just like
and they don't want to pay for the scrap fees because that's actually pretty pricey.
From what I understand of like the reason that so many Crown Victorias were sold to police departments is they were big, surprisingly fast because they all had a pretty big V8 and ran forever because
they were made by
How many hundreds of thousands of miles does that car have on it? Does it
oh
say?
god,
a lot.
It's gonna be a
I'm
lot.
willing to bet it's like 300K.
But if you get it for $50,
Yeah, if you get it for $50 and you put in and you find someone that knows how to overhaul an engine and get an overhaul kit for that engine, you can probably overhaul that engine for about.
Oh, it's even rear-wheel drive,
$50.
Alan.
Real drive.
Albert, all cars this old are rear.
It's 2011.
Oh yeah, I guess you're right.
Oh.
Does it say? I think we put a bid on it, and if we can get it for less than $100, then we get it. We vinyl print a sticker for a blanket term, and we slap a giant blanket term. We replace like the police sticker locations with how many miles?
Surprisingly low,
Really?
only 98,000.
Oh, that's less than my car.
Under 100K? What?
Under 100K for a retired police
That's
car.
got to be a typo. They've got to be
No,
missing
the
a
other
zero.
one is 82.
Damn.
I mean, it's Glendale.
Oh. Okay, it's Glendale. That makes sense.
Stop Patrol!
Yeah, I mean, what I will say is that those vehicles still hold up. I had a 2001 Chevy Silverado that was used on the Navajo Nation, which is a really like rural, really wide area, used to maintain power lines. And that thing had, I think it was 500,000 miles on it.
Yeah, it's a lot of fucking miles.
Yeah, it was so many miles on it. And I overhauled the transfer case and we overhauled the transmission. And then after that, it ran fine. Like, it still had a weird smell coming from the engine because I couldn't afford to overhaul the engine. But I got it working and that thing was good and I sold it. I put in like $500 on top of the $150 I used to buy it. $700 at the end of the day using all the parts and stuff, and then I sold that thing for $1,000 after I used it for like 2 years.
Nice.
Yeah, and there's probably not a specific reason it got retired. It's probably just
They upgraded their fleet.
they wanted to upgrade to all have SUVs because that's what police departments do now.
Police departments are also very overfunded.
Yes, we do live in America after all.
Yeah. And they're like, if we don't spend the money, they're not going to give us the same amount next month, so we're going to buy a tank.
I think though I think if we can get a police car, that'd be hilarious. We'd have to remove the lights.
Well, it doesn't come with the
It
lights.
doesn't come with the lights. They strip out everything.
Yeah.
Gonti's made a joke about how we know it's shotgun compatible. They pulled the shotgun out of there, unfortunately. They might leave the mounting though. That depends on.
RC tank for latte. Roomba. A Roomba with an attachment. I think that'd be hilarious. I think if we could get like a meme branding van, like a meme branding police car, that'd be hilarious. That would be absolutely hysterical. I digress though.
I was actually surprised that you could still get Crown Victorias from police auctions these days.
I'm just wondering, Albert, what if you put a bid for like $55 on like 8 of them
and won them all? You're
just like, all right.
You essentially end up with a fleet.
I wonder if there is like a business out there that like you can make a reasonable amount of money buying cars for cheap at like public auctions like these.
Well,
fixing them up and like selling them for profit.
It's called used car salesman.
Yeah. Also, like if a car is too far gone, you can get a decent amount for scrap.
Yeah.
I don't know what the going price is, but miscellaneous unsorted scrap used to sell for about, I think it was like $600 a ton.
Dang.
So if you can buy a 1-ton car for less than $600, you could flip a profit.
Man. If you
Have school today.
If you just got like 8 cars and you like trashed one, you wouldn't give a fuck. You'd be like, cool, I got like 7 more.
The problem is you have to be in the car, and I don't really want to take that medical
I know,
risk.
but it's a cop car, and so or it was a cop car. So like it's like you buying your shirts in bulk. If you rip one, it's cool.
Yeah,
you just
if
got more.
If I buy 8 cars, then I really don't need to buy
Where
another
do we
one.
park them? We don't have an 8-car garage. We have a 2-car garage. There's already 2 cars in it.
All right.
Fill the back backyard with police cars. Strip everything out and fill it with cars.
Honestly, buying 2 cars isn't really a bad idea. It's like you can strip one for parts. And then,
That's a good one.
Yeah.
There was
my
a separate
God,
lot
this
for
is
like
idiotic.
for like broken cars, specifically like stationary and non-operating cars.
Those places are really fun to go to. When I was fixing that truck, I did. What we did is we had to replace some parts. We used to go to these places that was just scrapyards.
Mhm.
You go in and they basically have like, it's weird. It almost feels like a buffet where they like the way you describe dim sum.
Yeah.
That's basically how they do their price modeling.
Wow. This
so-
just in. Junkyards are like dim sum.
Yeah. So basically, they have like a generic price list for just genres of parts. They don't even like tell you what it is. It's like electronic part.
Yeah.
And then they have a price for it and 2 different size categories. And you basically strip what you want, and then you have to bring your own toolbox and everything. Then once you come out, you just say like, all right, this is the electronic part, and the guy looks at it and is like, okay, this is category 1, 2, or 3, and like 3 is like,
Did you get little stamps? Did you?
yeah. And basically you just have to haggle with them and convince them that it's this like, oh, this belongs in this category for only like $500 versus the $1,000 option,
Yeah.
And then the whole engines are worth so much. Yeah, it's crazy. I really enjoyed going there because I know I fixed my car multiple times because things like the Windows motor didn't go down. I replaced the wiring harness in my car. What else? Bought a new alternator from there for like $20.
Oh man.
Yeah.
I'm not very technically minded, but like I understand vaguely like what car parts do and like
Yeah.
how to like what mileage kind of means in context.
Mm-hmm. It's kind of like knowing everyone knows the theory behind how the human body works. We know the lungs pumps that, but we don't know how to fix it.
A transmission will set you back a lot.
Can't just slap a band-aid on your lung.
Transmissions are a lot.
Yeah, especially if you're trying to depending on the transmission too. Some of them get insanely expensive. Like when you told me how your transmission worked,
If my transmission ever broke, the car would basically be totaled.
it would be worthless because your transmission type probably is going to cost you about at the very least $8,000 to replace.
Yeah.
It's okay, Unhealthy Kale. I understand. I understand a decent amount of it, but not all of it.
I'm just thinking of all the options of poor financial decisions I can make on that website.
Yeah, we shouldn't link to that.
Leave me alone on it too long, or else I'm gonna buy a plane.
Jared, that's I worked from home forever, didn't realize there was a fluid leak, ended up driving 12 miles with no transmission fluid. That's terrifying. I need to take my car in to just have the general multi-point and
I need to do mine soon.
I need to get my oil replaced.
So I'm not concerned with Albert just buying a plane. What I think is going to happen is he's going to go to something like those car buffets, and he's gonna get the stick and throttle and rig it so that he has his own HOTAS. So you're gonna make your own with
make my own racing rig.
Yeah.
That might be possible. Some of the scrapyards do have broken planes and broken boats.
Mm-hmm.
You can probably rip out a dash.
Oh, that would be cool.
Yeah, if you did that, I would go help you. Ripping that stuff apart was real fun.
Gonna turn it into a desk.
Gonti says there's that one lady who bought a manual car, didn't know it was manual, and had it on second gear for its entire 5-week life.
No.
Ugh, that
Okay,
hurts.
Imagine you go to a scrapyard.
Yeah.
There's a plane.
Mm-hmm.
You take the wing off and just turn it into a desk.
That'd be pretty sick.
I mean,
It's a
you'd
scrapyard.
have it, and people would just be like, "Is that an airplane wing?" And you're like, "Yeah." And it'd be like, "Fucking cool."
Gonti's probably heard it and was like, "That's a feature. My car sounds awesome."
I mean, she probably just listened to music.
That's
Yeah.
possible.
Probably just didn't know. She was like, "This is the sound the car makes."
It depends on what type of car it was. If it was one of those I don't know, you would have to feel it. if you go second gear, anything above 40 miles an hour, that thing feels like it's gonna rip itself apart.
She probably, because that was the only thing she'd ever known, she probably just thought that's how it was.
That's how cars are.
Or that's how that car was.
I mean, like, to put it in context, so this is going to be kind of technical, but there's a kind of transmission that my car has called a continuously variable transmission.
Albert, I already know this is going to be very technical, and I'd also like to point out that we are 20 minutes over.
The short story is that there isn't like a distinct gear change when it changes gear, because it's kind of just
it moved like
one
this.
gear.
It moved like it basically kind of does this thing where there's two cylinders that go like this, and it changes the ratio and stuff. It's just impossible to fix because there's no parts to fix.
Right, but like my point is, my parents all had cars with that kind of transmission, so I never had a point where I realized that is actually pretty rare for cars to have. Like it took until I got into basically Alan's car
And
for me
saw
to
me
actually have been in a car with like a manual transmission or even a car with gears.
Oh, so you would have been that person that bought a manual car.
I could have been that person that bought a manual car and been like, yeah, this is just how manual cars are like.
You have to have watched Fast and Furious and thought, what are they doing with their hand?
Obviously, like, I'm smart enough to realize, yeah, that's not right. But, like, someone in a similar position to me, having only been in, like, an automatic car, wouldn't realize.
Yeah.
Good night, Jared. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. We're also trying to end up here, but we went. Oh boy, we went.
Sorry, unhealthy kill. I don't know how I feel about learning Morse code.
I would love to learn Morse code. It's not that hard though.
I tried to learn a little bit when we were playing Phasmo. If you didn't, I was trying to signal you guys with a light, but no one really understood it.
Well, because none of us know it. You would have to tell us that you're learning it so we know to look out for it.
Yeah, I was just repeating fuck.
I mean, if you're trying to signal us during a haunt, it's not gonna work.
Yeah.
You could do it with the radio, but then if multiple people are trying to do it at the same time, it gets obfuscated.
Yeah.
I mean, there's only 26 characters to learn. It's not that hard. You could memorize that in a few days if you really wanted to.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why you never buy a motherboard with a built-in CPU, which is which I learned is a thing apparently. Yeah, we were talking about it the other day. I don't know why.
Why would it be a thing?
The older ones used to be like that quite a lot. There's some newer ones that are like that too, but they're rarer.
Like 18 gears.
Yeah. They oftentimes more modern ones. They basically just have a mode switch. So rather than having 18 gears, they have two different settings for like load and non-load, and then that way they space the gears up, so such that it can work like that.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Papa Bear. Well, he's not Papa Bear anymore. He's Joe's Hangout or something. I think is what he changed his name to. He used to be a truck driver, so he knows a lot about that.
Oh, truck driving simulator with him was fun.
Yeah.
Everybody used to just chill there and hang out.
He's a good guy. He changed his schedule up, so I haven't seen him live recently. We haven't been able to rate him recently, but because I think he does during the day right now.
Yeah, I think he's on Contracting Works, which is why he's in the morning. Because I know he was talking about that last time we were hanging out with him.
Neat. But we are a little over time. Thank you guys for hanging out with us today. We appreciate it. On Wednesday, we're going to be doing the dumb just chatting stream with hot dogs. Not a mukbang stream, but there's some mukbang aspects to it. You get to see us eat a hot dog with mayonnaise.
What are we gonna do during that? Are we just gonna chat?
I was thinking about it.
Are we gonna chat or are we gonna browse?
We just chatted for an hour and a half.
I know, but are we gonna chat or are we gonna browse public forums to see what we can dive on?
I think we're probably going to continue looking for the dumb blanket term vehicle or something.
I mean, I'm probably also going to, when we go out to buy, I'm going to spend some of my sweet government money to buy the non-government booze. So I think I'm going to get a little toasty that night.
Ravioli, give me the ravioli.
Maybe we'll make raviolis too. I don't fucking know.
Out of hot dogs?
I'm going to try to make a charcuterie board. I kind of feel like it's going to be another aspect, because I too struggle with trying to think about how we're going to cover an entire 3-hour stream with just eating hot dogs.
We're not. Part of it's going to be, that's why it's not a mukbang stream, because there is hot dogs in it, but it's like for like half an hour. No ravioli. Gonti's, you're right.
Unhealthy Kale, no!
All of Unhealthy Kale's messages are gone!
Oh no!
No ravioli! No ravioli! Well, you weren't here when we talked about ravioli ban. We banned raviolis because I didn't want to get talked into it. And it's just for today. We also were saying no hot dogs. Crab rangoon.
Fuck. Okay, that's the allowed transition.
Crab rangoon. We're
Gonzi,
ending.
post your
We're
meme
done.
again.
We're done. Oh yeah, post the crab
The missing
rangoon
puzzle
meme.
piece. Sometimes you just need that one piece. Crab rangoon.
Post the crab rangoon meme if you find.
I'm on the next day. Oh man.
Excuses. I would like to see if we can't get the crab rangoon meme before we raid Magic Circle, but
There it is.
there it
Yes.
is. Crab rangoon.
The only thing.
Hold on, I have to make sure that it's crab rangoon and that we haven't been bamboozled. It is the crab rangoon meme.
I'm still astounded.
Gonzis, we trust you so much.
Yeah.
If we asked you to put like a link in chat, if it like you
Even if
could
it said like Pornhub.
you could like rickroll everyone and we would just trust you and assume that it's the thing that we wanted you to put. That's a lot of power. We're raiding Magic Circle.
I want crab rangoons.
Crab rangoons sound great. You want to go to Panda tomorrow?
Oh, maybe.
I'm down.
Cool, but we're done. We'll be here on Wednesday eating hot dogs and chatting.
So I don't.
2 years ago, did you ever think that you would be here?
I gotta text my mom and tell her what I'm doing on Wednesday.
Why? Wait, why? You need your permission to eat hot dogs?
Yeah, it's a religious
Mom,
thing.
Mom, can I hang out with my friends and eat hot dogs?
Yeah, I want hot dogs and get drunk.
Alan, don't you live with them?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
just asking permission because I don't.
I just want to see how you feel about
just
it.
want to get your take on it, you know.
This is dumb. You guys are dumb. I love you. We love all of you guys. All right, let's pass on that love to Magic Circle. Bye.
Boy.
Hot dog!
Well, wait. Can we make a hot dog rangoon?